Set Piece Podcast.
Hi, I'm Miles Weston,
And I'm Kerry Phillips,
and this is the Set Piece Podcast.
where we talk about all things to do with football, mental health, and well-being. Miles, you want to introduce your boy?
Yeah, today we got my boy, youth team. You know what I'm saying?
Swear down, it's that deep.
Hey, youth team.
Okay.
Wait, Arsenal
Oh, wow.
and then Charlton.
so together from Arsenal
Yeah.
and Charlton.
Yeah.
Yeah, from like 10, man.
From 10,
Wow.
yeah. So we got my boy, Alistair John. I call him Ali. So don't call him Ali if you don't know him. Ali John, welcome, man. Welcome onto
Thanks,
the podcast.
man. Thanks for having me, man.
How you
Yeah.
doing, bro?
How's it
Yeah,
been?
good, good. Yeah, it's good to come back for my son's match. Just here now, man. Waiting to tell my story, my journey.
Yeah. How's he doing?
It's a up and down road, man. You know how football is, up and down. So we just got to try and keep working, and hopefully you can push through. But politics and everything in football, you know how it goes. So
Yeah, we're gonna get to all of that.
So
We're gonna get to all of that.
I got to ask you lot both while you're here, right?
Yeah.
As footballers, watching your children play, what is it like?
Go on, you answer, then
Yeah.
I'll answer.
for me, it's one of the worst things.
Right.
Because you're expecting them to be like you.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you done well in football,
Yeah.
you're critiquing everything that they do.
I
Which,
hear you.
if I didn't know anything with football, you probably enjoy it a bit better.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? The journey a bit better. But where I do, I might be saying, he might think he's done okay. Like today when I spoke to him, he said, "Yeah, I done okay." I said, "No, you didn't." Do you know what I mean? But he's thinking, I done well. I played.
Yeah.
I scored. Do you know what I mean? If I didn't know about football, I'd probably say, "Yeah, you done okay too." Do you know what I mean?
okay.
But for me, it's hard. I don't know about Miles. For me, it's hard watching it.
I'm in that boat as well, because I feel like, as Ali said, I want them to do. I know what I would do if I was them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
yeah,
obviously
yeah.
we've gone through the journey. Like,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
and we see like when they're playing, you're like, oh man, like you just want them to do well all the time.
I hear that,
But
I hear that.
you have to understand that they're kids still, and they got a long way to go, which is tough as well, because you want it now. Like, do you know what I'm saying? You want it now, but the journey is so long and so hard. There's going to be ups and downs that sometimes you have to sit back and allow them to make the mistakes that they make. But one thing, as Ali said as well, our parents obviously wasn't footballers. They just done the best they could. We're
Yeah,
footballers.
yeah.
So we
Okay.
can guide them in the directions
Yeah.
where they're going wrong, which I feel like will benefit our children. So that's how I feel about it.
Do you think it puts more pressure on them knowing that their parents were footballers?
My personal experience, I've spoke to Miles about this as well. Yeah, definitely, and especially when my son was at a particular academy,
Yeah.
and Miles came to watch him, and he's like, "Ali, he keeps looking at you. It's not good." And I said, "Yeah, I know," and I had to take him out of there because I felt the same place where I was. Now he's feeling, right, it's pressure. I need to be there. Dad was there. Well, where I should have relaxed a bit more with him
Right,
on that
okay.
aspect of it. But I will say, I love watching him though.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
watching him.
yeah.
Like, it makes my day just like watching my son play
That's dope.
football.
That's dope.
And like, okay, yeah, that it's a part of me there again. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I do love it. I just
I
want to
would
say
agree.
that.
I think obviously they know, innit? Like Logan's come to see me play. Jackson's come to.
Yeah, of
Miley's
course.
come to see me play. So
Yeah.
they know that you're a footballer. But I said, for me, I just want them to do the best they can.
Yeah.
I don't mind if they
Yeah.
want to be footballers, they can be footballers. I'm gonna help you in that. If you want to be a swimmer, be a swimmer. I'm gonna help you with that. My only thing is, do the best you can.
Yeah.
In whatever you do the best you can, because I actually understand that the opportunities that both kids are, that where they are,
Yeah.
millions of kids want to be there.
And that's
Yeah.
what I say to him all the time.
Millions. Do you know what I'm
I say to him
saying?
all the time.
So I'm grateful.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
grateful
yeah,
that
yeah.
that he's playing football, and
Yeah.
even my younger one's playing. But don't take it for granted,
I hear you.
because there's millions of kids that want to be where you are right now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Because you know what it is, and we'll get into Ali. Can I call you Ali?
Yeah, you call me Ali. I know you now. I know you. Your Miles is better.
Okay, I got the validation.
Yeah, you got the validation.
But we'll get into your story shortly. But the reason why I'm asking is because I feel like I'm seeing, especially from the ends, that Southeast London, like I'm seeing two things when you've got the father's side of things, where a lot of the fathers that didn't make it as footballers are seeing their child through their eyes and trying to do so much to make their child make it. And then you've got the flip side of it, where you've got some of the mothers that, let's say the single mothers, unfortunately, that could potentially be looking at, I want my son to make it, but also as well, he's another way out of the ends. Do you get what I'm saying? And that pressure sometimes on the child,
It's
I'm
massive.
looking at
It's massive.
It's
It's
massive, innit?
It's massive, especially because now you've seen how much I think footballers do get.
Yeah.
And if your kid does make it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You it's kind of like, your whole family's kind of made it. We're kind of set home free. But 9 times out of 10, bruv, most of these kids won't make it. So it's very hard for
That's
it's
why it's
just-
sad. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And I don't even think it's a South London thing. I think it's just a parent thing. Every parent, like,
No, I was talking about from what I've seen
from
from
what-
me.
yeah.
Yeah. So I can only imagine.
Listen, I
what-
just think a lot of parents live through their children.
Yeah, of course.
We don't need to, because we've
Yeah.
already been a
done it.
footballers. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's, I feel like, the difference. And I don't, you see what, I don't blame the parents.
Yeah.
Because a lot of parents, as you said, don't have understanding. They're just
they don't
learning on the job. We're
Yeah,
lucky
yeah,
enough
yeah,
that we
yeah.
don't need
That's
to learn
facts,
on the
that's
job
facts.
because
That's
our
facts.
parents are doing what we've done. So we've got a
Yeah,
little bit
real.
of
That's
experience.
real.
Do you get
That's
what I'm trying to say?
big.
So
That's big.
like I say it all the time. I say it to the parents all the time. You have to enjoy it because you're
Yeah.
gonna be pulling your hair out every training session, every match. So if you don't enjoy it, you're gonna be bored by the time your child.
Oh, look,
is
I'm turning
16.
grey already,
Yeah, do
so
you know what
you
I mean?
gotta be
Do you know what I'm
careful,
trying
man,
to
trust
say? Like, oh, you're gonna be turning grey.
Listen,
So,
I celebrate parents because I
Yeah.
tell you something from now, like it's not easy, man.
Not
like,
It's
another
it's
job.
actually not easy seeing
another
people.
job.
And to touch on another thing, which I think is important, you might have multiple kids.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
juggle it
So
all.
if you've got multiple kids, how do you juggle your time between all of them? Because some of your kids might not play football.
Yep.
You still have to give them time. But then being in the academy system is very demanding. So
Yep,
you have
yep.
to give
Yeah.
your son time or your daughter time.
Yeah.
And this is the balance that you have to have. Do you know what I mean?
Unfortunately, especially if you're a single mum or a single parent, like a single father or
Yeah.
single, and you've got multiple kids,
Yeah.
unfortunately, someone's getting sacrificed.
Yeah, facts.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
true.
mean?
It's true.
It's gonna happen. Even it happens in 2-parent households sometimes.
Yeah,
Someone
yeah, it
still
does.
gets
Yeah, that's real.
sacrificed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you got to think about. So as you said, football's so demanding, especially in the academy. When you look at academy football, they're there 4 days out of the week,
Yeah.
and certain people are so like hung up on, I want my kid to make it. That kid might train 5 days out of the week,
Yeah.
and in the game on the Sunday, so he might have one break. What is the other kid doing?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
it's true.
So true. Wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
So it's just hard.
And this is it. Like, you might have 2 children, you might have 3, you're at 4. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's
So
mad.
it's tough. It's tough, but as I said, the journey's amazing, man. Like, I'm excited more than anything. Like, I'm excited for all of them because, especially in my son's team, like, they're friends. Do you get what I'm saying? So you
Yeah,
want your
yeah.
you want your teammates to do well, regardless of if they go to the Prem, if they go to the Champ, if they go wherever they go. You want them to make it.
Yeah, that's
Do you know what I'm trying to
that's
say?
big,
You
that's
want them
big.
because you've grown together. It's like me and Ali. Like we grew up together.
Yeah, you
We were
got-
friends,
yeah.
and do you get what I'm trying to say? So you want each other to make it. You don't. There's no hostility. There's no hate in any way. I want all of them to make it, but the harsh reality is that not all of them
Will
will
make it,
Do you know what I'm
and
saying?
parents will. You will get the whole. Oh, why is he over there and why is he over here and how comes he's playing up and oh, he's not good. All the little backbiting stuff, it will happen.
Do you know what? My brother, I was speaking to my brother recently, and my brother told me about things like this, and I was like, raw, I didn't realize a lot of this goes
Yeah,
on.
it's crazy.
Like, when
Yeah.
they're like trying to force their child to get into academies and
Yeah,
trying to
when-
talk like why is this child not here?
Yeah.
But that child's over here.
Yeah.
It's
I even
mad.
think it's worse in grassroots. Grassroots is mayhem because there's no
No, it is, grassroots crazy.
is worse than
It's
academy
crazy.
because at least at academy you have to act accordingly.
Yeah.
At grassroots you can do what you want.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
even if you've got a manager might be a parent.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I commend all the dads and mums that are involved in grassroots,
shout
because
out
if
you
they
lot.
don't do it, there might not be no team.
Yeah.
So they sacrifice
No,
their
100%.
time and their effort to take teams.
Yeah.
Like they might sacrifice their Sundays.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah.
So I commend all of them. Everyone that does grassroots, I commend them because they're sacrificing something to make that team work. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But in grassroots, like there's no governing. Like you can just literally act how you want to act.
Yeah, that's
Like,
where the politics get
This
into
is
it
it.
as
So,
well. So it's
if you're
hard.
in academy, you can't. You just get kicked out.
Yeah.
You kind of have to, or you get warnings. You get what I'm trying to say?
Or
So,
you won't be allowed to come to the training
yeah,
ground
or
and
something like
stuff
that. So, but at
One parent
grassroots, you
won't be able
can.
to do
Yeah,
it.
So at grassroots is a little bit different. You can do what you want.
Boy, well, that brings on to a beautiful segue for in terms of you growing up in the youth. So before we start with Arsenal, where was it before that?
So
Grassroots.
my grassroots team was Fulton Rangers.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a funny story with that one because we had a little team on where we're from called Rosedene Rovers.
Okay.
And my brother used to play for that team, but it broke up. So then I was looking for a team, couldn't find a team. My mum, I was telling my mum, my brother, my dad, I want to get into a team. I think I was about 7. And they were like, oh, yeah, one day, yeah, we'll do it. But never ever happened. So one of my friends, I always tell this story, Scott Blizzard, who lived down the road. And he was crazy as well, this kid. But his dad was just driving past. I said, "Lord, where you going?" He goes, "I'm going to play football." He said, "Do you want to come?" I said, "Okay, cool, I'll come." I told my mum, this is like back in the day, you could say, right, I'm going around Scott's and that's it. Yeah. So obviously I said, I'm with Scott, gone round. We've actually gone to the trial the day and of the grassroots team, Fulton Rangers. And I was a year younger. But because I was good, they kept me and signed me with that team, but my mum didn't know. So I was, so I did this, it was mad. So then when I come back, I told my mum, I've got a team, I'm into it. She didn't believe me.
Yeah.
So on Sunday, well, it was mad. Could you think about it? On Sunday, I actually went by myself, met Scott again, and we went to the game, our home game. It's not too far up the road. But I say, how can I say that? 15 minutes walk, kind of. Yeah, and I played the game, got man of the match, medal, come home with all kit and that. My mum was like, what the hell? What's happened?
Yeah,
But you're 8, I'm 8, bear in mind, yeah. And I got 2, I got an older brother as well and an older sister. So I would say that I was kind of, how can I say,
Spoiled.
not spoiled.
It's
Yeah, I was
spoiled.
spoiled. I was spoiled.
It's
but,
spoiled.
No, but
So you were the baby then?
yeah, I was the baby. Yeah, I'm the baby. But
So you're
I was,
spoiled?
yeah. That wasn't the word I was looking for. But I was like, I would always hang out with like the older people.
Right,
if that
okay,
makes sense, or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So I was calm. I was good. But when I come back, I was like, what the hell's going on? I said, I told you I played for a team, and that's when she took interest. Interest. So I was playing a year up at Fulton Rangers. Yeah, at grassroots level.
So you
and then I
had to
got
take
scouted.
So you had to take the initiative in order to get there. Wow.
Yeah, it was mad. Yeah, so no one. Yeah, we always tell this story. My family always says this story. So yeah, that story was a funny one.
So how old were you when you got scouted, and how did you get
So
scouted?
I got scouted at 8. So the next season, I got scouted at 8 by 2 people. So two clubs. Well, I would say this is a kind of a club, but Paul Elliott Academy. So there was a guy called Paul Elliott, an ex-football player, and he ran an academy for talented kids that play football, and eventually he will try and get them into teams and stuff. So you go around. They're doing it now, basically. They have little clubs like that now, but he was way ahead of his time. So he will have try to train them up. You go there like every fortnight, and then you'll get games against Middlesbrough or Newcastle or
like showcase.
showcase.
Okay,
Showcase.
Do you know, now you say that, like, obviously I remember Paul Elliott.
Yeah.
So obviously now there's loads of academies that are doing it. He probably was one of the first.
Yeah, that's what I
done
said.
it,
He was
innit?
ahead of his time.
then.
Yeah. Because I didn't even. Now
Yeah.
you've said that, it makes sense now.
Yeah,
Like,
and
there's
he-
loads of people that does that now. Yeah.
So he had me. He had Jason Punchin. He had
Punch, big up Punch.
He had Lewis Grabs.
Oh,
Grabs,
Grabs.
big up
Lewis
Grabs.
Grabs.
Did he play for Millwall at one stage?
Yeah.
he was at Millwall.
Striker,
Palace,
yeah.
Millwall,
Championship manager.
Norwich.
Legend.
Yeah. Legend.
Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Big up
Legend.
Grabs, man.
Forest as well.
I was with Grabs at Brentford.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Grabs. Yeah.
So you had Lewis Grabs. You had Chris Eagles.
Oh, swear.
Yeah, Chris
Okay.
Eagles.
Cold.
So we was all, well, Liam Norvell, I don't know
Wait,
remember
was
him.
this your team?
No, so there was different ages, but me,
Okay, all
yeah,
in
there
that.
was me, Lewis Grabs, couple other players, but Jason Punchin as well. So we might play like 2 years up. Because Jason's 2 years older
Yeah,
than us.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we might play 2 years up
Yeah,
or a year
yeah,
up with
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Sometimes we mix and mingle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was like basically the base of that team. And got scouted for West Ham at the time as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had to go to West Ham. So in where is it now?
I know.
What's still in
Not
Chadwell Heath.
Okay,
Chadwell Heath.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy trek. Just imagine
So-
that after school.
I was about to say that. So did you go by yourself or did
No,
your
no,
parent-
my
your
mum.
parent-
Yeah, my
your
mum took.
you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So we had to get so I had to run home, obviously straight from school.
Yeah.
Get a bus to Croydon to East Croydon, from East Croydon, get a train to get an overhead, to get another overhead, and then after that walk like 10 minutes to the training ground.
That's
So
mad.
that was my journey after school to go West Ham.
And you know what's mad? I'm thinking about it now. Yeah, transport links like that weren't that smooth.
No.
back
No
then.
way.
So
Yeah, you don't even know when the train.
you don't even know, like,
It was crazy. And this is before, so my mum didn't even have a car at this time as well. So, and then my
Wow.
dad, we would finish work and then go all the way, because he lived in Ealing, drive all the way to Chadwell Heath, drop us all the way back to Croydon, and then go all the way back to Ealing.
Oh, big up mums and dad.
Listen,
Yeah.
What
that's
that
dope.
is dead.
That
That's
is
no, I'm
dope.
not gonna lie. Like, and I that's why I love hearing stories like this
Yeah, this
because
is big.
you see, like, that's sacrifice.
Yeah, 100%.
For your kids, you get what I'm trying to say?
yeah,
That's sacrifice.
Go
So
on.
I
So-
appreciate that, and I love hearing stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
So I just want to add to that. So we spoke earlier about sacrifices of other kids. Did your brothers and sisters?
So
brothers
yeah,
and sisters
so
sacrifice?
unfortunately, we say this as well, that they didn't really spend at certain times. They didn't really spend that much time with my mum because my mum was traveling with me
Right,
and my
okay.
dad was at work. My mum obviously worked as well, but
Yeah.
she made time to take me football.
Wow.
So yeah, she worked hard as well. So she done majority of the football, the running around and stuff. So it was very hard. Where my older brother and my sister, they were kind of left to their own devices. If it makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, but they were old anyway. At that time.
And you're correct me if I'm wrong.
Older,
Your
should I say.
brother had a club before you got into football. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
The brother that had that's mad. And then all of a sudden you've just gone to a trial and
Yeah,
now
yeah,
you're the one
yeah,
that's going
yeah.
consistently.
And how long was you at West Ham, if you don't mind me asking?
I was there for a year. No, because I must have been about 7 or 8, but I was playing a year up, so they didn't know what age I was. They didn't realize I was younger than everyone else. So I was training with the older boys at West Ham. So they realized after a while, I said, "Oh, Alistair's younger," and it's like, "Yeah," because we obviously the forms 1987.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
like, "Oh, Alistair's younger." They still kept me there and waited till my age group came in.
Oh,
Right.
So
okay,
remember,
yeah.
is it Davey and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those ones come in.
Yeah.
So that's when I was with that group for a while, and then Arsenal poached me in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that like? Because you're an
Well,
Arsenal fan, right?
Oh my god.
So you got to talk me through because I still
No, I'll be honest, but as soon as I heard I got scouted, I was like, yeah, I'm good.
No, I get it.
But I was like, bruv, and I was doing well at West Ham though. I was killing it as well at that time, and yeah, bruv, I heard Arsenal. Mum goes, no, because you're underneath contract at West Ham, you can't go. Yeah, I was like, all right, cool. And then soon as obviously they heard Arsenal's fishing,
Yeah.
because remember that travel that I was doing,
Yeah.
they used to get a man to come pick man up and take me to training now.
Oh wow. So
Yeah,
it
food.
changed.
Yeah, food afterwards as well.
Yeah.
KFC. What do you want, lad?
Yeah,
Driving all the way
okay,
home.
they
Yeah.
changed it.
And his name was Frank. I remember. So yeah, so all of that. And Tony Carr was just on my case. But there's a situation that happened with West Ham why I left West Ham as well.
Right. Okay.
There was a scout. There was a scout that used to in my grassroots, because you play for grassroots teams at that time and academy.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, at that time you could play for both. And I was playing in a tournament, and there's a guy that brought a team. I remember the team name as well, Jubilee. Yeah, I'll never forget this team. There's some Rasta guy, light skin, big gold teeth here, and he was like, "Oh no, I like Alistair." We played against his team, and they were fouling us a lot. So in that game, I must have kicked a boy and I got a yellow card, whatever.
Okay.
And the boy made a meal out of it, I would say, yeah, after the game or whatever. But he's gone up to my mum and said, if Alistair didn't do that, he'd be playing for West Ham. Look what he's done to my mum. Laughed at him and said, he already is. So he's gone, yeah, I'm going to get on the phone to Tony Carr. I forgot this guy's name. And he followed me and my mum around nearly every tournament, like cussing me on the sideline. Like, Alistair, that's a bad touch. That's rubbish. You're rubbish. Yeah, so my mum phoned Tony Carr.
Yeah.
And explained what's going on. He said, "Oh, we couldn't do nothing because he's not in West Ham colours." Yeah, and
But he was a coach. Was he a scout?
He was a scout for West Ham.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So
That's
he was mad. Yeah, so it was mad. I'm like 8.
Yeah, that's
8, 9,
crazy.
bro. It's just all mad.
Yeah.
So that sealed it as well. Like, if I can get out of this, I'll go at Arsenal.
Yeah.
So, but obviously, again, where you're kind of naive, my mum didn't know about football. So they will tell you, yeah. So Arsenal told me basically, yeah, leave, just wait your contract out, leave, you're coming straight in, sign and whatever. I didn't go, I went in, but it was on trial basis.
Okay.
So I didn't get signed straight away. You know what I mean? So it was I'm in an R-ing kind of thing when it was first. So I was there for like 6 weeks at Arsenal. And then, yeah, there's basically saying, "Oh, we don't know yet. But West Ham
was already
committed. Committed. So I had to wait my contract out, and that's when they heard Arsenal's coming in, and then they started to say, "Oh yeah, come to the training ground, meet everyone." So I went there, met Rio Ferdinand, met Ian Wright, Trevor Sinclair, Harry Redknapp. Harry Redknapp said, like, bring out a calendar, just, like, put a signature and said, "Look, stay at West Ham, Ali, be a star." All these sort of things.
What? I didn't even know this one, you know?
Yeah. I got the proof. I got the proof. I got the calendar. I got the proof. Yeah.
You still got a calendar?
Yeah, I still got it. Come on, you can't throw that away.
That's big.
That's cool.
I still got Rio
That's
Ferdinand, Frank Lampard. I saw Joe Cole when he was young. Yeah, it was all.
big.
Yeah,
That is mad.
Yeah,
And so if
Frank,
they
me and my
done,
brother done that.
can I ask you a question then? So if they done all of that, what made you still go to Arsenal then?
Yeah.
Because the team that I support.
Yeah.
I think it was just basically the team of support, and Arsenal was legendary, man. Do you know what I mean? From especially South London, I don't know, from my perspective, especially Ian Wright as well.
100%.
Like, my whole household is Arsenal.
Yeah.
And so I desperately wanted to go there. But plus, the way they treated us prior to that, do you know what I mean? Prior to, you should have treated me better.
Yeah.
Like, but I used to get letters late. So before, there was none of this teamwork stuff that we get now. There's no WhatsApp and everything. So you used to get a letter before, like, oh, this is on next week, or it's off, no training this week, or you got a game against Ipswich this week or the weekend.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Do you know what I mean? So you used to just get a letter.
Okay.
I used to get a letter last minute. So my mum had to chase down people like, "What are you doing? We shouldn't be doing that." Everyone else has got their letter, and we're chasing last minute. And then they left me a couple of times.
Wow.
So I'm phoning them saying that we're on the way. We'll be a little bit late. They couldn't wait. They're like, yeah, fine. But I'll get there. They're like, no, they've gone. It's happened twice.
Yeah.
So like little things like that.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So then you went to Arsenal, and is that where you guys both met at the same
That's
time?
when I first met
yeah.
Ali, at
Yeah,
Arsenal, yeah.
I saw him a little bit at 10 and B because he was playing
Yeah.
at 10 and B.
I was at 10.
Right.
Yeah. So I saw him a little bit there, but we was at Arsenal.
So what was the Arsenal training like compared to the West Ham training? Was it quite similar or
Nah,
different?
completely different. It was more intense, I would say. It was more demanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was more demanding, to be fair. They work on totally different things as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like different clubs have different philosophies, innit?
Right,
So like it will be different. Do you know what I mean? And if I'm honest, I'd say Arsenal at the time, their resources probably was more than West Ham's. At the time, I feel like now it's more not that it's level, but there's a lot of clubs. You can get good coaches in every club.
A drop off.
Not even a
not
drop off. You can get a top coach in every club. Like them, do you know what I'm saying? So,
But I will say West Ham, it wasn't that far of a drop off. Like, it was similar, but the facilities would be bigger. Do you know what I mean? And you'll get more
That's what I meant,
kit,
like,
like
facilities.
little stuff like that, more
Yeah,
kit,
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Like, I remember we used to train at the JVC Centre, like underneath Highbury.
In Highbury.
In Highbury. And we used to get skipping ropes, innit? So we had to practice skipping and trying to kick up the ball at the same time.
Whoa.
Little things like that where I don't think West Ham would have tried
Yeah,
to do that.
yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Little things like that, that what Arsenal done. But yeah, no, Arsenal, it was good for 2 years.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it was good for 2 years, and because I got released at 14.
14.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
And that's when you went to Charlton.
Yeah, no. So I tried. I say about 6 clubs before then.
Okay, so
So
just before you go to talk about the trial, what was that like getting released by the club that you love?
you know what? At that time, like what we say about our kids, I don't think they realise what position that they're in. You don't realise it because that's all you know, innit?
Yeah,
You don't think, oh, I'm not going to get released and da-da-da-da. Because I didn't think I was going to get released. They even told my mum, like, prior, no, Alistair's good. Don't worry, yeah, he's fine. Don't worry, da-da-da-da. I think I had an injury and I was out for a long time. Come back and then I had another injury. Like, I was round about 13 to 14, I had, like, Oscar Slatters.
Yeah, I had that as well.
Yeah,
so
so
a
it was-
lot of kids get that. It's,
Yeah,
it's growing pains.
pains.
Growing pains, basically.
Yeah. So, and I had my hamstring used to go all the time, or groin. So that used to hinder me as well. But I suffered bad with that, and yeah, it was a struggle through that period. But I also didn't like training.
Right.
So I also didn't like the manager that I had, the coach that I had, Paul Davis.
Okay.
So I didn't think he liked me either.
Oh,
So
right.
we didn't really get on. We didn't vibe. We didn't really get on. And I just
Big
thought,
Paul Davis.
Yeah, I think,
okay.
yeah.
Legend, you know.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
that. So that was well, he was our coach. While we was there, that was our coach, Paul Davis. To be fair, I didn't mind him. Like, but I don't know. I don't know why you know.
Yeah. We had. I think he was a no nonsense. I tell you, like you said, I might have been a bit spoiled.
Yeah.
All the way through there, I might throw a little tantrum. But they will put their arm around me and say, like Roy Massey will say, "Oh, Ali, come on, cheer up, don't worry, you're doing well." Him, nothing. You need to get nothing. So then then it would just come and reflect on my attitude towards him.
Right. Okay.
Do you think
Little
that,
things like that, which was bad, to be fair, on my part.
Do you think that helped you though?
For getting released.
No, not getting released. Do you think that helped you having like different types of characters in your career, growing through it though? Like, do you know what I mean?
As coaches.
Because you had.
The one
You
that
said
puts the
Pete,
arm around.
and then you had someone that was stern.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you think that helped you? Like,
Yeah. No, now you're looking back at it, yeah, because it helps you.
you had to
Helps you
adjust.
deal with how to deal with things,
yeah.
innit? Like, this coach might not be don't want me, but you still got to push through.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So those little things, yeah, I said.
But do you know what? Someone said to me, going through my career, or it might have been a manager as a pro. The ones that don't say nothing is the ones that don't care. If there's a man that's on you all the time and they care, it's if they don't say nothing. If they allow you to just do madnesses and don't like correct you and don't, they're the ones that don't care. The ones that are always on you. Someone said to me, I think this was an older pro that said this to me. They're the ones that want you to do better. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think yeah and no.
Go on.
Only reason why I say sometimes it's a no, that sometimes it's a scapegoat. They don't like you anyway.
But
Then
why did you think
do
they
you know what I
don't?
mean?
But
No,
what-
I
but
don't
what-
know why. But I'm just saying, there could be
Yeah.
a thing where they don't really like you anyway. So if anything goes wrong on the pitch, it's your fault.
Yeah.
I hear that. But my thing is, it's hard. I don't know, man. Like, my perspective is a little bit different. I don't know. Like, why would someone just not like you? Or do you feel like? Do you feel like you would have done something for?
No, but you telling me you ain't seen someone you said, well, I don't like him, you know. You ain't spoke to him nothing. I've done that.
No, I'm saying.
I think certain times, you can get a vibe and an action where, like, subconsciously, there's something
But with
that
an
says
adult
to
and a
you-
kid, though.
Pardon? Yeah, no.
Yeah. 100%,
The
100%.
reason why I say that is because, like, how do I put this? Remember what we're talking about now. We're talking about football, mental health, and well-being, right?
Yeah.
There's also things that mental health has only recently been coming into this. So
Yeah.
so people actually dealing with the traumas that they're dealing with.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
certain kids that remind them of maybe
Yeah,
themselves.
facts.
There's
I
certain
didn't
kids
think
that
about it. Yeah,
maybe
it's true.
remind them
Yeah,
of
it's true.
like certain interactions or altercations where maybe they haven't dealt with the bullying that may have happened to them.
Yeah, I
And
heard
you-
that. I heard
and
that.
you
Yeah.
might just be like, do you know what? Alistair reminds me of that guy that used to, do you know what?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, subconsciously, it's like, if he does a bad touch.
Yeah, every time.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I heard that.
I think there's a fine line
Yeah,
between
100%.
the both.
Yeah.
So then you trialed for the 6 different clubs.
Yeah.
before
So
Charlton.
so when I got, let me tell you this though. When I got released, when you said how did it feel getting released, I didn't care. So my mum, I was at my friend's house. She went to go to the meeting. You know, you have your end review and see if you're gonna get kept on or not. I didn't care, bro. My mum went. I said I'm not going. Yeah, everyone else went, so I didn't go. And my mum was there, and I'm at my friend's house, and she's phoned me and said, "Oh yeah, you didn't. They didn't take." She's crying, man, like in tears, like swearing down the phone, like cussing them out. You know what I mean? I said, "Mum, don't worry about it. Just get on the phone to Paul, because Paul, obviously, he had my corner as well, and he was sort of like eventually he would become your agent. That's what he was trying to do.
Okay.
Obviously, at that age, you can't.
Davis?
No, Paul Elliott. Yeah. So this is his academy. This is what he effectively done. That's what he does, yeah. And so I just told her to get on the phone to Paul. Don't worry about it. We'll be all right. But she was crying her eyes. But I didn't care. But I didn't enjoy it. The last year or so of Arsenal, I didn't enjoy it. Didn't enjoy it. It was toxic for me as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I didn't. Even I saw loads of people just leave as well. Like my friend Ryan, he left.
Yeah, I remember.
You
that.
left.
Yeah.
Grabs left.
Yeah.
So it was like parents are seeing something and they're taking their kids out. I don't know why you left, but
I left because I got offered a 1-year contract and then Charlton offered me 4.
yeah, but how comes they see you? Charlton just phoned you and said, "Raw."
No, so what happened was, as you said, scouts.
Yeah.
So the scout that took me to Arsenal went to Charlton.
Oh, okay.
So he's told Charlton, listen, before he signs there, offer him a contract because we possibly could get him here.
Yeah.
And not that I didn't want to stay at Arsenal, because I wanted to stay, you know, like it wasn't, but it was killing my dad. My dad, remember, South London, going to Highbury.
Yeah,
just
Highbury's
like you're
kid,
obviously, my dad had a car though, but leaving work early, picking me up from primary school, going straight to Highbury. I'm sleeping in the car doing a madness. Charlton's in Elton. Charlton's in New Elton.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Easier.
So it was for me, it was a joint decision, but I was thinking about my dad, bro. I'm going to be real with you. Like, I was saying, Dad, you're killing yourself to take me to
But it's good that you felt
Arsenal.
like that.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying,
It's
nah,
good that you
Dad,
felt
like,
like that.
do you know what I'm
Were
saying?
you a championship manager at Arsenal?
No, I would have been too young.
Yeah.
Too young, yeah. I wasn't a pro.
There's a Western in my championship manager, bro.
That's probably
like championship manager 3.
That's probably Curtis Weston.
No, there's a Western.
Is that Millwall? Is that Millwall? Yeah, Curtis Weston. Big up Curtis, though. Yeah, that wasn't me.
Or maybe it's a Reece Weston.
No, Curtis was at Millwall. He played Millwall young as well. He's like
I'm going to
16,
find my
17.
championship manager.
Yeah,
I'm sure there
Curtis
was a Western.
Curtis was good.
Yeah, it was cold, yeah, it was cold.
Curtis was really good.
I know about Curtis Weston.
So after that, I didn't really care. So in that summer, I went to Chelsea.
Yep.
I went Chelsea, didn't get in. I still had knee problems. I shouldn't really have went. I was still fighting my Oscar Slatters. I went to Newcastle, Celtic, Everton, Nottingham Forest, and a little bit at Crystal Palace. But I had to cut that trial short and go to Charlton.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So that was basically the trial thing at 14. So I had to stay away from home. Like we had to go to Celtic when I'm at Scotland. So me and my friend Kirk at the same time. So we went on trial to Newcastle.
Yeah.
Peter Beardsley said, "Nah, sorry, not for you, not for me." Yeah. So then we went to. So straight away after that, we had to get on another train, and then go to Celtic. And someone met us at the train station there.
But not the same day.
Not yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So straight after the training, we had to go on the train.
I went to Celtic.
And went to Celtic,
What?
Scotland.
That
Yeah, I
was
don't think
mad.
it was too far though. I don't know. Obviously,
it's up north, so it's not that. Yeah,
so it's not that far,
yeah.
but it is far. But not
It
that
is far. Yeah, it's hours, isn't it? Yeah.
So obviously, then we went to Celtic and we stayed at someone else's place. So I'm away from my family at that age. Do you know what I mean? So
14,
little
did you
things-
say?
Yeah, 14. So then, obviously, Celtic, they wanted me to come back, but they signed Kirk because they already seen Kirk, my friend Kirk.
Yeah.
So he's already signed. So he was already signed. They just went to see me. So they wanted me to come back. I went to Everton. I went there twice. They said no. Then I went Nottingham Forest. I think I went Nottingham Forest twice. They loved me. Then they wanted to give me like a big contract, like a 5-year contract at that time. And then I went to Charlton. Well, with that Crystal Palace, it had to get cut short because Paul was like, "What are you doing at Palace?" Because my mum asked Ryan's dad
To get
he could get me a little child for
yeah,
Palace.
Yeah.
And then obviously that guy said, "What are you doing? We got Charlton." And he's like, "You can't do that." And I was like, "Ah, cool." At that time, Palace was Championship as well,
Yeah, I think
and
so.
Charlton was in the Premiership. So I was
Yeah.
more swaying to that
okay,
way.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll say, "Cut. See you later. We'll go hit." So I went there, went Charlton, done well, but they only offered 2 years.
Right.
So then my Paul Elliott said, "No, it's not good enough. You either give him 4 or we go elsewhere, innit?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they kept me there for like 2 months after that to try and to see if I'm worthy of the
The
4 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it was hard. Oh, that was hard for me because every week I'm saying, "Mum, have they said anything? Have they said anything? And he said anything." And even before then, when I got to Charlton, Steve Avery didn't want to play me.
Right.
I don't know if you remember this. I was
Can't
there,
remember, no.
but I didn't play a game for like, say, 5 weeks.
How old are you at the time?
14.
What? And he didn't want to play you.
I'm not saying that he didn't want to play me, but
Yeah.
I felt like it was because I never played. So my mum had to get on the phone again, speak to Paul, and said like, "Bab, they're not playing him. How are they going to see him if they don't have a game?"
Yeah.
Then that's when Carl, out of nowhere, Carl
Larriman,
Larriman,
yeah.
he banged me in his office, said, "You're gonna play for my team." And I was thinking, "What?" So this is at under 17s. So, but Miles was already playing.
Right. Okay.
Miles and James, our other friend James
Big up
Walker,
James as well, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they were already playing for the under 17s.
At the age of 14.
Yeah. So
Oh,
they were already
wow.
playing. And then I come and I had to like prove, that's when I actually really proved like, am I worth the 4 years?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was tough as well. Because I was way out of shape as well. I remember I was blowing.
But do you know, like, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, like our youth team was mad, bro.
Yeah.
Serious.
Remember?
Yeah.
He's a winger, I'm a winger.
Yeah,
So
it was
and we're
cold.
both fast. So,
Okay, so
I'm on one
each
side,
side.
Ali's on the other side.
that's a-
then we
yeah.
got James up front that used to just
Man.
finish all the goals.
That must be
Like,
frustrating.
Strong as well.
Yeah,
James
it was
mad
mad.
strong. He was mad.
Our youth team was actually
And Laurie.
Laurie
Yeah,
Wilson. I
yeah,
still
Laurie
speak to Laurie
Wilson.
now.
Yeah,
Big up
yeah.
Laurie.
Yeah.
Our youth team was mad. Like, you see, like, what I found, I don't know how you feel. You see, like, back then, obviously, Charlton was in the Prem, innit?
Yeah.
And you would expect the bigger Prem, like Arsenal and the bigger names to be better. But it
Yeah.
wasn't that. Because we used to play, like, Millwall, and Millwall used to be cold as well.
Serious.
Millwall,
Okay,
Palace,
Okay.
West Ham, all
Yeah.
the... Like,
No, I think West, for me, I don't know about, I think Palace was, for me, it was dead. I think they were
yeah,
dead.
Palace was probably at the time
dead.
was
For me.
behind.
Yeah.
They were behind, but remember there was Champ.
Yeah.
So maybe that
for me.
was what.
Right,
but
yeah,
like Millwall was one of our toughest games because they had some big youths in, in
Yeah,
their team.
and
What Moses,
Moses and my man,
Forest,
no, on the wing.
Millwall.
Marvin Williams.
Yeah, big up
Yeah,
Marv.
big up Marvin. I
as
see him
well.
sometimes as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
at
So
Chelsea,
yeah,
so big up Marv.
so
Yeah,
Marvin
we-
Williams as well. Oh God,
We used to go battles, you know.
Them
Like,
West Ham, Arsenal,
yeah.
I say were our toughest ones. Chelsea, I think later on
Chelsea
they got tough.
there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Chelsea
but it
got
wasn't there in the
Nah,
beginning.
yeah, it
when
wasn't
we
there at the
first,
beginning.
we played.
Chelsea
But
got tough.
I would say our youth team, I think we underachieved. We should have won more.
Way more.
We should have done more.
But you did win stuff though.
We won one thing, I
I
think.
think so, yeah.
Yeah, in Spain. But we should have got a long way more in the FA Youth Cup. We should have done better.
Yeah,
than
our
that.
team was sick. Our
Yeah,
team was really good.
yeah.
Because the majority of us played up. We didn't even play our age.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So we had good players. You know what I'm saying? So,
But look, if you think about it, and a lot of them play for England. Do you know what I mean? So a lot of our youth team play for England or Ireland or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Or different other countries. So they were top.
Yeah.
We were top.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then let's go into the older years now. So you're at Charlton. How long were you at Charlton for?
So I was at Charlton for 5 years.
For 5
Yeah,
years.
so I got my pro. So after the YT, well, after the schoolboy, then I done YT.
Yeah.
2 years, innit?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
all got 2 years.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah,
Pro,
YT then 1 year pro.
1 year pro, yeah.
But the YT years were the teenage, obviously the teenager years,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
So just coming out of school and going into college. But that was not the worst, but out of football, that was, I think that's what hindered me a lot.
Right. Okay.
Because I got in trouble a lot. I don't know if Miles told you that I went in digs,
Okay.
Yeah.
but I lived down the road. But because one time I must have come into training and I had my mum told them that Alistair can't come training because he got hit in the head with a hammer. So I was doing silly stuff on the road, which I shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
So they were thinking, what? And one time I come in with broken hands or black eye or something.
Right.
They're like, nah, you got to go digs.
Mm.
Yeah, they said, unless you don't go, we're going to tear up your contract.
Right.
So, yeah, so I lived away from home for like 6 months in the first year of the YTS program. Yeah.
Okay. What was that like?
Do you know what?
Did it help?
It did. But I was so, how can I say it? I just wanted to go back to the ends all the time. Do you know what I mean? I was allowed to go on the weekends. I was allowed to go
after the game.
Yeah, after the game, I was allowed to go home on the weekends and then come back on the Monday or the Sunday night. But I was just rushing to go back to the ends all the time. But really, I should have just stayed in digs. It would have done the best for me, I think. But I was getting away with doing these little things. You know what I mean? Going to ends, doing the madness, coming back all the way up in Eltham. And you know what I mean? And people phoning me saying, oh, Rod, this has happened, that's happened. So I'm thinking, Rod, next weekend I've got to go down there. Do you know what I mean? I need to go back. But really, it was the worst thing ever.
So
we'll
touch more on that in the second half.
Yeah.
Definitely touch more on that.
And touch on, obviously, that part of the digs, but obviously, because I know you, I know, what about the other part of the digs? Like, how was it living with other teammates? How was it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because, you know, another thing as well, when I kind of was at Arsenal, I kind of fell out of love with football a little bit. When I went to Charlton, because I knew Miles, I kind of knew of James, I knew them kind of.
Yeah.
And they made me so welcome. And I was like having like your best friends, bro. Like it was, our youth team was so close. So when we was in digs, but it was cool. Darren Randolph was in there. Yeah. Darren Randolph, Michael Carville. Think not too. No, I don't think.
What was
Paul Burt? Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. I can't, the goalkeeper, the foreign one. He was in the digs as well.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Bob Fander.
Bob. Yeah.
So but that bit was lovely. But the woman underneath. I don't know, man. It was questionable. I feel like she was trying to starve us as well. But there'd be times when I'm trying to look in the cupboard for food, man. There's none there, but you're getting paid. This is what is there. I see you going in bare shopping bags. And I'm thinking, right, where's the food then?
So do you understand what a digs is then?
Yeah, I'm assuming that is something
remember, like, there's different type of digs, innit? So imagine if, for instance, obviously they got a cater for everyone. Yeah. But sometimes he might not like the food that's cooked or whatever. Yeah. But what does he do? Does he go and buy food or like? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So
we had a curfew as well. So so there was so basically what it was like a big like townhouse kind of.
Is it like someone's got a HMO? Like,
it's basically that. So someone's house, but she looks after. Yeah,
she looks after the boys. So she'll wash our clothes, clean the place, whatever. She'll come up. She won't be there all the time. Yeah. So she'll just come in the morning. Yeah. Come to cook our dinner. Yeah. And that's about it.
Do they still do digs now?
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, they have to, because think about it. If there's a player that's out of London, they ain't got nowhere to live. So then
is it just? But they'll have multiple children.
So no. You get two different ones. So if I was gonna sign for Nottingham Forest, I would have had to live. I might have been living with just like a family. Just me.
Family. Yeah.
So they would do them ones, and there's ones like us. But if they really love you, and you get special treatment, they might bring your whole family up there.
Up there and give you a house.
Yeah.
But do you know what? Different. Like, I feel like digs is good, man, because as I said, like, we had like Irish boys in our team they're away from their family. So imagine it's all that you're living with your teammates.
Yeah, it's bonding.
So it's bonding. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So you're playing PlayStation or whatever, you're training together, coming home together. So you're
good. You're fully focused on football.
Yeah. So
fully
it's good.
focused on football.
And what age group is that for?
16s to 18s. You start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, so you've all you do is kind of dream, eat, and sleep football. Really.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So they're basically putting you in a position to be as successful as you can.
Yeah.
That's what.
There's nothing else to worry about. Yeah,
just
take yourself to the training,
football, come back, and then
relax.
Yeah, basically.
That's basically what it is.
So then you moved from Charlton. I think you was on loan to Brighton.
Yeah. So basically, after that, we got a 1 year. I got 1 year pro and I got told that I wasn't gonna get one as well by Robbo, because we had an argument in it. But yeah, we got a 1 year pro, and that process was crazy as well. Remember, we all in the say the dining room, and you go up one by one.
Yeah.
And get
Oh,
buff. That is
that.
pressure, bro.
So you come down
It's
and they
mad.
tell you if you've got one or not.
So you go up there.
Oh, that was crazy.
You speak to Curbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Alan Kirbishley was the manager, innit?
Yeah,
so he's telling you
if you
the
get
first team if you're getting a pro or not.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was
So
deep.
everyone's, I tell you this, certain players they're not getting one.
Yeah.
Other players, because certain players will know beforehand, and they will start like Soji. I think he was
Yeah, he knew,
he was a
yeah.
little bit different,
Yeah,
but
he
he
knew.
was not in it. So he was trying at other clubs. So there were other players that will that kind of knew, and they will maybe try and get a little here and there trial. But then they have a thing called exit trials, where they all go in there. But the nervous thing, so there will be like players that you think, oh no, he's definitely got a pro, come down crying.
Yeah.
Like there was one I won't say the name, but one guy come down crying and someone's consoling him, and he actually travelled with the first team.
Yeah.
He actually travelled with the first team. Like I didn't travel with the first team at that time. He travelled with the first team, and I trained with the first team at a young age and stuff like that. But he was travelling and stuff like that and training with them, and I thought they really liked him. So politics again, I don't know what happened.
Right.
Also, another player that was meant to be a shoo-in, already had a pro, got an early pro,
Yeah.
come back down and said he didn't get a renewal.
Wow.
And everyone was looking like, what? How does that not happen?
That's mad.
Because he was one of the best players, complete player I've seen at a youth level.
Yeah.
One of, like top up there, played England all the way through.
Yeah.
And you don't get a pro. So when I got, I said, well, I don't play for England. Ain't got no bad agent. They're about to get free boots. Yeah. Yeah. But I remember coming, like, obviously I do have an agent, but my agent ain't like their ones.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I wanted Nike boots. I got Umbro because he's sponsored by Umbro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, but I wanted the Nike ones and whatever. Them man are getting free boots, love, whatever. Man's got an early pro. So when and he didn't get it. So when I went up there, it was kind of like, not saying it was hope, but when I went in there, I said, look, Curbs, like, look, I think you're a great player. Like, we like you. Everyone tells me everything about you. But as soon as, when you come in with the pros, it's like I don't see it. You're not doing anything. You're just keeping it simple. Like, I want you to express yourself, do stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, we're going to give you an extension. I'm going to give you my answer maybe like 2-3 months. So you got to change your mind, because I just think you're playing football just to play football. You don't love football. And I was like, raw. So that kicked into me. So it's like, look, you got 3 months or 2 months to prove yourself to me.
Yeah.
But when I spoke, after obviously they signed me and whatever, I spoke to my agent, said they were always going to give you a contract. But they just, because I had the argument with Robbo.
Yeah.
They was saying that this, he might be a problem and whatever. They just wanted to see. That put nerves into me, innit?
Yeah.
But I tell you that, I come in every morning early. I stay late. I tried my hardest when I was playing with the pros. Like, that kind of straightened me up still. Yeah, but it's nerve wracking, man.
No,
it's
of course.
nerve wracking.
This is what
That process
this is
was
what
nerve-wracking.
happens. Do you know? It's like, obviously my first bit of adversity in football, I was 8. So I went on trial to QPR, and they said no. And I remember crying my eyes out. My dad was like, "Don't worry, you'll get another chance." I'm not hearing that. At 8 years old, I'm crying. My friend got in, so my friend got in. I never got in. And you know, like, it's so mad. I'm 37 right now, and I can still feel that pain that I had. And I said to myself, maybe this is why I think like this. I said, this is not happening to me again. It unleashed something that I was like, never again. Even though I've been released, I've been released, people. I've been released. But I said, but maybe that's why after that, I just turned into. I said, that can't happen to me again. Like,
so Miles has turned into a monster, and I used to feed off a lot of Miles.
Yeah.
If he's playing good, I've also got to play good. Yeah, but
yeah,
it's
yeah,
even though it's not competition,
No,
but it's
yeah,
competition
yeah,
at the
yeah,
same
yeah, I
time.
hear
Do
you, I
you
hear
know what I
you.
mean?
Yeah.
So, and we used to gear each other up before the game as well. So we said like, Miles, come on, you got to be on it today.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
on it
yeah,
today.
yeah,
We're on it
yeah,
today.
yeah,
So when Miles
That's dope,
doing
bro.
mad,
That's dope.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got to step up my game, bro. Do you know what I mean? But he had that thing when I got released. I didn't have that. I just thought, because again, I just thought I was gonna get a team,
Yeah.
which
yeah.
it don't happen like that. Do you know what I mean? So I got loads of knockbacks. Do you know what I mean? So that process, you're good at that. I think that's why you're still playing.
Yeah, I think.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I as I said, I just think that unlocked something in me. Like,
Right.
not just
Yeah.
in football. Just
Okay.
I can't like that feeling that I had at 8. As I said, I can remember it like it was yesterday. I was crying my eyes out,
Yeah.
and my dad was just consoling. Don't worry, son. Like, you'll get another child. I wasn't hearing none of that.
Well, you know
I
what?
just, you know what it is? I just said, you know what? I just don't even want to put myself in that situation. I don't want them to think, not even question me again.
But that's how I
Do
feel
you know
like
what I'm
my
saying?
son's gonna be though.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, if you don't back up your ideas sometimes, because I know what's around the corner. This is what it's hard as well.
Yeah,
Because I know what's around the corner.
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
doesn't know what's around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
I don't know
you
how
do.
you're gonna
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
if inshallah it does never happen. But if it does, I know how you're gonna feel.
But this is why, as at the beginning, I said it's good that they have us.
Yeah,
Because we've
exactly.
been through stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
even if they did go through it,
Yeah.
we know how to prep them up.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
there are gonna be times where
There's ups and downs, yeah.
things happen, but the difference is we've probably gone through that and
Yeah.
we've overcome it.
Yeah.
So now, if God willing they don't go through it, but if they do go through it, we were like, okay, cool. What did we do to get
Yeah.
through that
Yeah,
situation? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of the difference
very
with our kids, even
very
if they play
big.
football, because we've gone through stuff that I say this all the time. I commend anyone that's made it as a professional footballer, because it's so hard to do that. I don't care if you played one game.
Yeah.
To even be able to get picked
Yeah.
for that one game is an achievement in my eyes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because there's millions of people that want to do this and that never do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
So I
true.
commend anyone that makes it as a professional footballer. I don't look down on no one.
Yeah.
And anyone that's trying, keep trying. Don't give up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't give up.
Yeah.
that-
Don't give up. Yeah.
That lands beautifully. So what we're gonna do is that we've come into injury time now. We're still gonna go on to the rest of your clubs, but we're gonna go into the mental health and well-being, and we're gonna tie the rest of your clubs in with the mental health and the
Okay,
well-being side
yeah,
of
yeah,
things here. So we're gonna
Yeah.
take a 5-minute break, and then we will be back.
If you've listened to the first half and was triggered by anything, contact the numbers on the screen, because we want to help you and we want you to get the help that you need.
We are back with the second half. Listen, Ali's busy. They're telling us a whole heap of stuff, and I'm like, I'm like, listen, I wish this could go on actually for longer. But we're into the mental health and the well-being section. So the first question that we always ask our guests, what does mental health and well-being mean to you?
I think there's a couple of things. Obviously, seeing my son play football, being with my other older son as well.
Yeah.
And it's being around family, do you know. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a big family person, so for me, that's what I think that is for me.
So the question I have to ask, obviously, you know Miles very well. I'm looking at your career and I'm like, this talented brother, like, okay, and I can only see a few clubs. So why did football stop for you?
So basically, when what was it 2007? I think 2007. I think I went to Stevenage, but I got stabbed, so I was 19. And just before I signed my contract at Stevenage, like a month before. No, I signed the month before at Stevenage and then got stabbed.
Right.
So I was out for, say, 5 months. No, I was out for basically only had like 2 months left of the season. I only had 1 year contract as well.
Right.
So, and I was out for basically the whole of the season. So basically beginning of the season in September when I
Yeah.
got stabbed to basically coming back doing physio at Christmas and then trying to get back to playing football weren't really going to happen. But I tried. I had 2 major surgeries as well on my stomach because I caught something in the hospital, something called C. diff. So that was another thing. I was nil by mouth as well for 3 months because they didn't know what was wrong with me. And I'm telling them, like, about this stuff going on. They're like, oh, yeah, but you're young. You had 2 major surgeries. I said, no, I got admitted and discharged 6 times. To the last time, Mum said, he's not leaving this hospital till you find out what's wrong with him.
Yeah.
Because I'm just throwing up bare stuff. I'm like 6 stone. But it was mad. It was mad. And I had to learn how to walk again. So I'm doing all of this. And at the end of that, obviously, I didn't get a contract. So then I'm trying to bring myself together. Like, all right, Ali, you need to start pulling yourself together. Like, you have to now, like, you got to forget about what's happened to you almost. You need money, you need to survive, you need to do all these sort of things, you know what I mean? Because I've run out of money as well. So, I was just thinking, I need to do something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, at that time, I was on trial to Gillingham.
Okay.
So the same manager brought me to Stevenage, who signed me to Stevenage. He left. So he left and went to Gillingham. So I went there on trial and went to Gillingham. In that process as well, going in trial, I lost a kid. So I had to bury my son. And that was another thing as well. I just went numb. So a lot of things was going on and I wasn't mentally prepared for everything that happened. You know what I mean? So it was like going in a black hole almost, and I'm blaming everyone.
Yeah.
Just blaming my mom, blaming my sister, blaming my brother, and like going into alcohol, drinking a lot, especially in our football culture at that time.
Yeah.
But I think it also stemmed from when we was like, I went out when I was very young, but even going out to like London, like Café de Paris all the time, CC Club, all these embassy and all this.
Yeah.
But I'm drinking a lot. I'm going out nearly every single day. But then it's just transpired because you're not living that life now.
Yeah.
That football life.
Yeah.
Where you're getting up and you're doing something. Do you know what I mean? You're trying to trial. So I'm trying to trial, but I can't even get there because I ain't got money.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know what I mean? It was all mad. So I just kind of gave up. I couldn't deal with it mentally. I weren't in the right place. And then I had another child that died again. So I had to bury my daughter the next year.
Right.
So all of that, just all in 3 years, I got stabbed. And lost 2 kids.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Stevenage wasn't the last club, was it Chessington?
Chessington, Hook, but I don't even class. I don't know. It was like combined counties, but these times I was overweight as well, like crazy overweight, like 15 stone or something like that, 16 stone. You can't play football like that properly. Yeah, you can, but you not properly.
Yeah.
Not my physique anyway, not my height.
Yeah.
So like I put on loads of weight, like I am now. So I couldn't do it. Mentally, I weren't prepared. I didn't have an arm around me to say, look, Ali, every day, phoning you, you're right, cool, what are we doing? Are you running? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? Like, I needed someone, like, maybe not every day, but at least checked in me 3 times a day and be like, brother, we need to do this, we need to do that, we need to do that, put an arm around me, which I didn't have. So I was trying to figure out everything by myself.
Did you kind of shut away from the world when
I cut all my friends, majority of my friends off. But I spoke to about 2, but I had like a big circle at one point. Yeah. Like loads of people was around me. Yeah. And when it happened, when I got stabbed, I just felt like, you lot all fake, man. Like no one's really there. When everything goes bad, goes left, no one went there. And some of my friends went jail as well. Yeah. So it was a tough time, man. That's why I think I just gave up on myself at that particular point when I was around about 22. When really I should have been kept on playing, but I just felt, well, I need to make money for one, and I'm not in the right mind frame to do it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's hard. It's hard.
It's tough. Of course, it's tough. Like, you see, like, obviously everything that you're saying, like, obviously, like, to overcome, even if you had someone, it's tough to overcome that, bro. Yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You could have had family, friends, everything, and it's still tough to overcome that, bro.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So for you to do it by yourself, how hard is that? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
And probably people were saying, yeah, we did talk to you, Ali. We did try, but obviously, I was shutting everyone out. I'm just blaming everyone. Do you know what I mean? When really a lot of it's my fault. Do you know what I mean? So it was hard. Also, like, if you look at my brother and sister, they were young as well.
Yeah.
So all that's happened to their little brother,
Yeah.
they're only like 26, 23 or whatever it is.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? They're young as well,
Yeah.
but obviously you're not thinking about it them time. You're just thinking, no, you should have done this, you should have done that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no one knows. So who's gone through that? Been stabbed and lost 2 kids within 3 years, especially at a young age.
crazy.
It's hard to fathom that. And how do you coach it? What do you say to that person? It's hard.
Yeah, it's
Like, a lot of my friends didn't know what to say to me as well.
Yeah,
It's
how
true.
do you talk to somebody like that? And do you know what? I think from the little, like, because this is the first time I'm actually meeting you, but from the little we've had a conversation, I feel like it strikes me that you were the little big brother in terms of you're the little brother, but tried to be the protector as well.
With my sister, with my sister, I felt like that, but she didn't relay the message. She did.
But you felt that you felt that way, innit?
Yeah.
So, if you don't mind me asking, because you did mention that about when you used to go to digs and you was getting ready to go back in the weekend.
Yeah.
Was that kind of lifestyle?
Yeah, contributed
to
the
to
stabbing.
where-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When I would say like a lot of my friends, they were doing all the other stuff. I'm there, innit?
Yeah.
But I play football, so I don't need to sell drugs. I don't need to rob no one. I don't need to do anything. And like obviously, all my friends at that particular point, they were.
Yeah.
That's what they were doing. But they were my friends. Like I know their mum, dad, whatever. I'm there with you. Like I've slept over your house, whatever. Like we were proper friends. They will go to war for man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at that time, really, they should have been like, Ali, get away from us. Like, stay over there, arm's distance. Yeah, cool, man, shout you, whatever. But just
Chill.
be on, chill. Just don't come back and stay in digs. Do you know what I mean? But it wasn't like that. We were all young as well. We was all young as well. So we weren't really like that. But I wouldn't say it was a gang thing for me.
Yeah.
It was just my friends.
Yeah,
My
your
friends.
boys.
But
Yeah.
the lines
Caught
got
up.
blurred, innit? So it was one of those ones. But I'm not going to let you say or whatever, do something to my friend, and I'm not going to be involved.
Yeah,
I was one of those ones.
Yeah.
And a lot of people didn't realise I played football unless you knew me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So they just thought I was like one of them. But I was playing football, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that there was like another person like that, I'm going to say his name as well, that I hanged around with, who played football, who made it professional, who done well.
Yeah.
It's similar.
Yeah.
Very, very, very similar. But he's lucky he got away.
Yeah.
And obviously I didn't. So it was one of those ones that contributed to that, when going into digs and everything like that, it all had a hand.
Yeah. And I mean, setting the tone is straight away. Like, I can't even ask you what was that like, because to lose 2 children and to get stabbed, and I can't even ask you to talk about that. I'd more ask really like, what did you do to try and get over it? That's what I'd more ask, rather than
I think I've only got over it in the last, say, maybe when 5 years, maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I was in a dark place, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
Because I feel like with those things, I don't think you, in my opinion, I don't think you ever get over it. I think you just learn to deal with it.
Yeah. You're always gonna get flashbacks and certain things like, oh, if I didn't do this, where would I be now? That's what troubles me
Okay.
the most of I think the baby situation, there's nothing you can do with that. It's up to Allah or God or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But with me being stabbed, I felt like I could have probably prevented it.
You think so?
Yeah, because again, I had a match the next day, but I'm trying to go raving.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm going out.
Yeah.
I'm going out. So I'm been drinking, whatever, going out to
Yeah.
do. This only happened on the way to when we was meant to be going out.
Yeah.
Loads of stuff happened.
Yeah.
So arguments happened and stuff like that. and this person's come out of jail. He's just on it. So they have their little thing and whatever, but they know me as well. So as again before, I'm not the type of person that you can't talk to my bedroom and there's nothing.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now, when I'm trying to think, well, I could prevented everything, I shouldn't even been going out.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even been trying to,
yeah.
bruv, you got a match the next day, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what hurts me the most as well. Little things like that.
And bro, listen, at any time, stop us while we're talking. If because you know it is. I think a lot of people like to have podcasts or like to get people to come into schools and stuff like that and talk to the young people about the trauma that they've gone through, right?
Yeah.
But then they're not following up with trauma support, because when you're actually reliving that stuff and you're talking about it, it's you that has to go home and kind of opens up the wounds. And for us, it's like, okay, great, we can put this on Insta and we can put it on YouTube and say, look at this episode and this episode's great. But it's like, we haven't dealt with what we're actually supposed to be dealing with. So, bro, at any time, I've spoke about this so many times, and I think I had to as well.
Yeah, I heard that.
I had to get a lot of it out.
Because I can remember.
You phoned me when I was in the hospital. I remember that.
Yeah, I can remember it. And obviously, because Ali's my friend, innit? Like, so when you hear what?
Yeah.
Like, do you get what I'm saying? I'm like, what? How? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? These are the...
Because I remember you phoned me and you're like, you're all right? And I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just on the tape. Like, I'm on the bed, whatever.
Do you get what I'm saying?
And he's like, what happened? I was like, I couldn't even explain that.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? But because obviously...
And I know Miles needs to know, like, context.
Do you know what it is? I just, like, you see me, I'm like, I need to know, because I'm like, how? Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm like, how has this happened? Like, do you get what I mean? Not like, because I want to know details, but I'm just like...
No, but Miles knows the person that I am as well, and certain people that I hang around with. So he's not going to say, like, he's probably going to think, like, Rob, why did it happen to you? Or, like, do you know what I mean? Or how? Like, that should not have happened. Do you know what I mean? But I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it's not, like, I wouldn't say you expected it, but
No.
I don't think it could have shocked you too much.
No, I'm not saying it would have shocked me, but do you know what it is? Like, remember, we're from South London. South London. So we've got friends.
Mutuals.
We don't, or mutuals that do things that we might not agree with. Do you get what I'm saying? Or do you know what I'm saying? So I could have been in that situation. I could have been somewhere where I'm not supposed to be, which I have been. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like we've all been with places or gone to raves with people that. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? We've done that. So it's like, so I'm not saying how. I'm more in shock that it's happened. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
and you know what it is as well? I think this is where some people get it kind of mixed up. Like, if you're not from, and listen, I'm just talking about what I know from South London. Yeah. If you're not from our ends, sometimes you will believe that, okay, this person got caught up of it because he's involved in it, and sometimes you don't actually get that. You know what? You might have your brethren that you've grown up with that are involved in it, but in the same respect, they're your dogs. So in the same respect, like, where I'm not involved in this, you can't talk to my dog like that, like whether I'm involved or it or not. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not going, oh, sorry, I'm not part of this. No, that's my brethren. Do you get what I'm saying?
But it might not even be that you have to say anything. You could just be with them.
And that's the fact.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, oh, let's go out. Oh, let's go to a rave. And you're with them. That's all it is. That's all it takes.
Guilty by association.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? You're guilty about, because what, they could be like, oh, you involved? Like, you know that. Like, they're not going to, like, you're involved already. Just because you know someone, you could be involved. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And that's, you obviously, all of us are like that. Do you know what I'm saying? We like,
family
we've grown, family, and we've grown up in South London. So for me, it was like, it wasn't a how, like, I knew it possibly could happen, but like for it to actually happen.
Yeah, to actually.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
someone that's close to you.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying?
So I have to ask them, what, because you just signed your contract a month before at Stevenage, yeah? So what was it? Why you don't feel like you was gonna leave? Kind of maybe not going out the night before, because you know the reason I say that, because Miles has got a routine, correct? Right. I know for a fact, if I'm trying to plan anything on a Friday, I'm not gonna do it because Mars ain't coming nowhere.
Yeah.
Like so Mars.
No, because do you know what? This is another thing why I commend Miles as well. He's always like, for me personally.
Yeah.
Out of a lot of us that was in our academy group.
Yeah.
He was very disciplined.
Right. Okay.
He would come in pre-season.
Yeah.
Man's fitter than everyone. Fast and fun, fit.
Yeah.
Me, I'm not, but I'm going pre-season to do the work. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was very disciplined, and he wouldn't go out a lot and stuff like that. Like I just said to you, when I was clubbing nearly every day.
Right. Yeah.
And getting away with it by playing football as well and getting
Right,
away with
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I didn't think it's the norm for me. Do you know what I mean? It's a norm. And I was looking up to certain players that I shouldn't have, I think, as well.
okay.
Like, JT was one. I would say that JT was one, Jerome Thomas. I'm not saying he's
the
already made it. He can
contributor.
do whatever he wants to
of
do.
course, yeah.
Man's driving Bentleys and that.
Yeah.
So he's put in the hard work to do that. And whatever he's done after that, that's his business.
Yeah.
But I actually looked at different pros like Darren Bent, Ambrose. Those
Yeah.
ones they were coming early, but they were doing like 100 shots before training and then after training.
Right.
And they had to tell him to go in.
I remember.
Do you remember that? Like those little things, that's what I actually looked at. But I was looking at party life and stuff like that. And just trying to live.
But do you know, in defense of JT, remember he's not much older than us.
No, he isn't.
Do you
No.
get what I'm trying
That's
to
why I
say?
said, yeah.
So
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they're
yeah.
like him, Lloyd, Sam, and
Yeah,
they
Lloyd as well.
are like
I was saying
they
that.
was like our olders because they're the closest in age to
yeah,
us.
Yeah.
So in defense of them, they're still young, bro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're
doing that.
living life.
They're doing that. And you
They're-
want to be like them because they're
Yeah,
flashy. They're
and
moving,
and,
you know what I mean?
and they're in the they're in the first team. So you're like,
Yeah.
bro, I need to get to where
where
you're
you
at
are.
because you've got the car and the clothes and all that stuff. So you're like, obviously, and they used to help. That I said, big them all up because
Yeah.
if we needed help, they
Yeah,
helped
they
us.
will help, man. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
on and
yeah,
off the pitch,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So like, maybe I get it. We maybe we shouldn't have followed them, but I feel like in some way it was good to because they, if I'm honest, we could go there for them to help.
Yeah,
Or like,
yeah.
they like even for little things, it could be like you're getting a new car or something. What do you think about it? No, don't spend that much.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Don't buy that car until you're on this money.
Yeah.
Don't. But like they give you advice like that, so they're not gonna just
Yeah.
throw you to the wolves. Do you know what I'm saying?
I used to me and Osse, you know Osse.
Big up
So,
Oss,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was a young pro that started young and broke into the first team young as well.
Yeah.
But we used to have long conversations in the car back from training because I used to jump in with him, and he gave me so much advice. Do you know what I mean? Osse, no, I'll have to big up Osse for that one. Yeah, because he gave me a lot of advice. Like tried to keep my head on straight.
Because Osse was from Brixton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I've been to Osse, so I remember.
Like
yeah,
Stretton, Brixton,
Stretton,
yeah.
Brixton, yeah, I remember that. So, yeah, because that's nearer to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
So he should
Oh,
drop me
but
to
do you know
Stretton.
what? All of them helped, man. Like I could go to majority of them. Like they all, do you know what I'm saying?
But to be fair, I looked at Lloyd as a competition.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
he's in my position.
Yeah.
So you're comfortable. But I also want to be, I want to be better than you as well.
yeah,
I want,
yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he probably looked at me, like, oh,
Same
don't let
way.
this little boy come and
Yeah.
take my position. Do you know what I
it's
mean?
true.
Yeah.
Those little things. But yeah.
I think that's why I personally have the opinion of rather than looking at role models, kind of look at goal models.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people look up to role models and think that they've got to be perfect, and looking at their life when really and truly it's like, I look at it like, what kind of goals has that person accomplished? And that's the goals maybe that I
Yeah.
want to set for myself, not the
Yeah.
actual person themselves. Do you get what I'm saying? So we're going backwards now. So you're at Stevenage at the time that this happened, right? But then
So basically, I wasn't disciplined.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't
so
right.
that's what it was. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't disciplined. I didn't have no routine. My routine was as soon as I get back from football, we're going out. I'm linking the man them.
Because the reason I have to ask that is because let's go back now to, correct me if I'm wrong, Torquay.
Yeah.
Right before then. So you're off ends now.
Oh, Torquay was the one of the. No, do you know what? Actually, playing for Torquay weren't too bad. I think it was better than my Brighton experience.
Yeah.
So when I went on loan to Brighton, I just want to touch on the loan experiences for anyone that's listening. As a young kid going on loan, try your hardest because that might be the team that you're probably going to sign for.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, so try your hardest. Pick the right loan move
Yeah.
for you also. And I think it's even about the Premier League or the clubs and stuff, they don't check on you. No one ever told me like a loan move is possibly gonna be your club. They're possibly not gonna renew your contract at the old club that you were at.
Right. Okay.
Do you know what I mean? That's what the loan move is kind of for.
Yeah.
But no one ever told me this as a young kid. I don't know if they told you, Miles.
No, I said for me, I same thing you're saying. The club I went on loan to is the club I signed to.
Right.
So obviously, our coach, Mark Robson, I was probably one of the last ones to go on loan. I think they all went on loan before me.
Yeah.
I went on loan in March. It was at the end of the season. I remember it. And I went on loan to Notts County and in League Two. And as I said to you two, I never played until the last game because I was coming back. I was like, I'm not going on loan not to play. But one thing I'd say is after 2 weeks, they offered me a contract.
Yeah.
After 2 weeks, they said, we want you to sign next season. And I haven't played first team, you know.
Wow.
This was like reserves.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm thinking, I just need to bad it up. Like
Yeah,
that's all I was thinking. Let me just do my thing. So,
But can I ask you a question though? Did your dad say anything to you when using the loan, on loan and that?
I can't remember, you know. I can't remember off the top of my head. Like,
Because how did you know it was to like? See, I have totally different way of thinking of Miles. He's thinking, right, man needs to bad it up. I'm thinking, right, they're not playing me. I need to go back. Like this is dead. I'm not here, bro. I'm not here for that.
Yeah.
These players for me at that time. You're also playing kids who are my age, like Brighton was.
Yeah.
There was nowhere near better than me.
Yeah.
Why? Like, how does that happen? I was like, bro, this is silly.
So can I
I faked an injury and went back.
So can I talk a bit from like a psychological side of things that I like to look at? And the only reason why I say this because I look at myself, right? And you just asked the question about why did Miles have the opinion of badding it up, and then you had the opinion, and it might just be, and I'm only going off what you've said to me. You said to me previously, when you've had clubs, like if you throw in a tantrum, they'll put your hand around you and they'll say, do you know what, you're still good and everything like that. Yeah. But as we're getting older now, and then no one's doing that, you're just like, you know what? Oh, this is long. I'm cutting. Because this is not the environment for me. You get what I'm saying? So maybe looking back now, it might be the reason why you were like that.
Yeah, probably.
And in my situation, I said, remember, they're all gone on loan, you know. I haven't gone on loan. So I'm seeing them all. I'm saying, like, how's everyone going on loan and I'm not going on loan?
Wait, no,
like,
but
do you know what I mean?
But this
like,
was mad though. That whole thing. Bruv, they just turned up and said, Ali, you're going on loan. I said, huh?
Yeah, because Torquay weren't loan, was it?
No, Torquay was alone.
Torquay was alone.
Torquay was alone.
So
So I come back from Brighton. So I faked an injury.
Don't kill me, please.
Because when you get injured, you go back to the club. Yeah. But they phoned me. Brighton phoned me and said, look, we still want you to stay. Like, what do you think? And I'm like, I don't know. We'll talk. Well, I'll talk to my agent or whatever. I'll talk to the club. But yeah, I didn't go back basically, and then played a little bit. But this is when I start to think, Rod, this is all weird now,
right?
Because Dowie's gone. I think first of all it was Les Reed that come in as a took over manager.
Yeah.
Then I think there was someone else.
No, it was Les Reed, and then it was
Phil. Was it Phil?
No, Pardew took over. Phil took over. He was
so when I come back,
assistant.
So when I come back,
Phil Parkinson.
Yeah. So when I come back, Phil was there and he's telling me, "Oh, Alistair, you're going on loan." I said, "Huh?" So I saw it was all weird because we had hardly any reserve games.
Yeah.
It was only like 5 of us training.
Yeah.
And then you got coaches training with the first team.
Yeah.
Like Robbo and that. I'm thinking, why don't you just use one of us? Why? What? That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, okay, cool, I'm going on. That means that you're not signing nothing. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Not signing.
I never forget this as well. I know this is the well-being and mental health side, but we're diving into football. Yeah. But I remember even like Ali and James and that you made a first team appearance, didn't you? You come off the bench, didn't you?
What for Charlton?
For Charlton, yeah. You didn't. You was on
we
the bench.
We was all on the bench.
So I wasn't on the bench. I was in the squad. So I didn't be on the bench. But even that, so Ali was on the bench. I thought James came on though.
Nathan
one of us
Nathan
came
come
on
on.
anyway. So one of us come off the bench, and even that when Ian Dowie was in charge.
He loved us, man.
Listen, I travelled. I went on a plane. I didn't even know they took planes to games.
Yeah.
So then after that game, he got sacked. And then after that, it was done. Because we was at the bottom of the season. We was at the bottom of the
table.
league. So when Pardew came in, he had no time for youngsters.
Yeah.
So
he just wanted to
imagine
get
being with the first team
And then
Yeah.
you're
to
not there.
go into train over there now.
And then now you're going on loan. And
Yeah,
then on
like
top
it
of
was
that-
so quick. Kerry, when I
quick.
say quick, like you're all of us
Yeah.
trained with the first team. Then
Yeah.
next minute, no, you lot over there.
Yes.
But I didn't. Now I understand it because he got to keep this team up.
Yeah.
He ain't thinking about youngsters. You know what I'm saying? He's got to make sure the team stays up.
Yeah.
So then-
But what my thinking was, he should have kept us because you're gonna have to bring in
Championship.
championship.
yeah,
You're gonna bring in,
yeah.
but we can handle that. I think we was good
Yeah.
enough to handle that. Some of
yeah.
us, but yeah, it didn't happen.
Yeah,
so
so-
we went. So I went to Torquay. So then I come back and he said like, look, Ali, you're going Torquay. I was like, raw. I was like, all right, cool. I can't say no. Do you know what?
Yeah.
You probably could back then, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. League Two. I was like, okay, cool. Let's just go and mash it up, man. Like now I'm thinking, right, let's go and mash it up now. Got there. I just thinking, I won't have another thing.
How long was the loan, sorry?
So those ones, you could have like a month loan.
A month.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so Brighton was a month one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just wanted to go back. I didn't care. Torquay was 2 months. So
Okay.
they extended the loan.
Yeah.
So they went to sign me as well after the loan finished, but I said,
Yeah.
no, it's too far. Richie, I should have stayed. I've had multiple opportunities to get away from the ends,
Yeah.
but I stayed.
You stayed, yeah,
And
yeah.
ultimate something happened. But so Torquay, what they don't tell you as well when you're on a loan move, it's not like a Premiership club. Not all football, but not all football clubs are the same.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When you go down, it gets worse. I went to Brighton, but they only had a toaster there. But we're going into the dinner hall, but we've got dinner ladies, food, breakfast there, everything's there. But I said, where's the food? They're like, but you've got to bring your own. I said, huh? But I weren't used to that.
Changed, yeah,
So I
changed,
remember,
changed.
yeah, so everything changed. So only thing they done is obviously give you your kit. That was it. Yeah, I know I sound very entitled to it at the moment,
you're
but that's all I've been with. Like, is very
Yeah.
top
yeah,
clubs.
Yeah.
So when I went to Brighton, I was like, bro, this is mad. And one thing I should never have done when I was at Brighton, I travelled, so I drove.
Every day.
Every day. It's too far.
Yeah.
I should have stayed up there.
In a hotel. Yeah.
But because I'm from Croydon, everyone
not
thought,
that- yeah.
it's 45 minutes, not too bad.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
the
yeah,
journey.
yeah,
It's getting on the motorway and being in that long journey all the way there, all the way back. It's just,
yeah.
it's not good. So when I went to Torquay, I was kind of used to, I say, all right, cool. I kind of know what's going to happen now.
Yeah.
Because my first loan deal, went there on loan, went to train, horse racing track. I said, wow. The mud was about this high. Was in the middle of a horse racing track, bro.
My days. That's
Yeah.
mad.
And I didn't bring my car. Because my brother said, look, don't bring your car because it's
Driving
like
up
six,
and down,
yeah,
5
six,
hours, yeah.
6
Like,
hours
yeah.
away. Like, there's no point. Just get on the train. It'd be easier. Say P's and whatever. Because they put me in a hotel. So I was living in a hotel because the owner of the club owned a hotel.
Okay.
So very nice hotel. Keith Cole was my manager down there as well.
Cole,
yeah.
Keith Cole. So he was even saying, "Oh, ain't you got no brothers to come down there?" I swear I might have phoned you, or I phoned James as well to come down.
yeah.
And he's like, James is like, "Hell no, I'm not coming down." James is like, "No, that's far." You know how James is?
Yeah.
No, that's
5
far.
hours,
Yeah,
yeah.
he said, "No, that's far, man. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that." So he's like, all right. I was like, all right, cool. I said, I phoned them. They're not coming. I think you signed. Maybe you was on the
Not-
verge of
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, that was a better low move, I would say. I got food in that,
Yeah,
in that canteen, little
yeah.
canteen thing. But again, you're in the team, you're out the team. You're in the team, you're out the team. Like I should have done more.
But just to touch on what you said previously before that as well, you also said that no one checked in on you.
Yeah, no one checked in.
What was that like mentally? Because it's like you're going
But
from
I tell you, the Torquay one, I felt so alone.
yeah.
But I'm near the seaside, and it's just me. I'm near the seaside. Torquay's Devon. Yeah. Near the seaside, and it's just me. And there's nothing like you can't go down the road and go to a shop or go to a corner shop or whatever you want to do. You have to go miles.
Yeah.
to go and find a shop and stuff. It's just like that. I felt so alone being there because I had no one. I'm just in. But I lived out of a suitcase for 2 months.
Did you kind of vibe with the squad or anything like that? Did you have? Any...
There was a couple of people. I think Lee Thorpe was there. I think Mansa was there, and then Marvin Williams come.
Okay.
So
For Millwall.
did that make
Yeah,
you-
so
you made
we all vibe. Whatever.
Yeah.
But even then, I think he come late into the deal. So I think I left, like, he was there for 2 weeks, I think. Then pre-season and the season finished, didn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Did you get homesick, like mad homesick, or was it like?
No, so I didn't get homesick. Like, because, like I explained to you before, when I went to Celtic, Newcastle, and then we went to tournaments to Wales and stuff when I was very young, I was away from my parents. So I never really got home. No, I wouldn't say I'm missing home, like parents and doing like, do you know what I mean? And crying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was more things I'm missing with my friends, like going out with my friends and just messing around with them.
Yeah.
Not really
Getting
homesick
Listen,
like that.
I got
think-
homesick, bro. You see, after that, God bless that Notts County move.
Yeah.
That shaped my whole career.
Yeah.
I never come outside that M25 again. I'm joking. I swear. If you check my career, every club is around that M25.
Yeah.
Listen, I was homesick, bro.
Serious?
Like, I needed my family. I remember, I'll never forget this, because when I signed for Notts County, Christmas.
Yeah.
on Christmas
yeah,
Day,
Yeah.
bro.
Brighton, I
You have to
remember training on Christmas
You have
Day
to
in
train on
Brighton.
Christmas Day.
Yeah, that was
so
mad.
think about this. I'm in Nottingham,
Yeah.
and obviously my mum come. God bless my mum as well. She comes to spend Christmas with me. It was just me and my mum in the flat, yeah. I'm on Instagram, whatever, seeing everyone with their big family.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
But those
this
are little
is-
sacrifices and little things
Yeah,
that you
like,
make.
but
Like,
people don't
really
understand.
realize, they don't
I'm saying that,
understand it.
I'm like, I'm 19
Yeah.
Yeah.
in Nottingham
Yeah.
by myself, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do you get what I'm saying?
At least I got to wake up with my family, but then I had to go. Like, it was like, it weren't a proper
Right.
Christmas.
Yeah.
I woke up,
Yeah.
opened presents. I think I opened 1 or 2, and then just went straight
I
to
was,
training.
I was
So-
there, my
so-
mum, bro.
So it was just you and Torquay
Yeah,
in
Torquay.
hotels.
In hotel.
By yourself.
Yeah, by
and
myself.
obviously from what you're used to as well.
And then my girlfriend at the time, she would come up once or twice. But yeah, but tell her to travel 6 hours.
It's crazy,
And then
yeah,
6 hours
yeah,
back. It's
yeah.
mad, isn't it? But she done it. But it's a lot.
did, you,
innit?
did you ever come back to the ends for quite a
No.
You just
no.
stayed. You
It's
just
2 months.
literally
Yeah,
2
yeah.
months
There's 2
there.
months. It's there. It's there.
What?
Do you think that was better though that you done that, or do you think that
I
it
still
would've-
think if I think about the loan move, I would have picked a different club, but I still would have done it out the ends.
but closer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't.
Oh.
But this something that like the culture.
I'll get what you're saying.
Do you know what I mean? The
Yeah.
culture of the place.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's why I say you got to pick a. When you do loan moves, you got to pick a right move for
Yeah,
you.
I
It's
agree,
not
yeah.
just the football and
Yeah.
everything else. It's how you're gonna deal off the pitch as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I can't be stuck in my room all the whole like it just didn't make
And
sense.
Sorry,
It's bad.
last thing on this. No FaceTime. Remember,
Yeah.
we're-
No
we're-
WhatsApp,
listen,
no
listen,
Instagram.
You see,
TV,
we're
that's
in
it.
the era now. If you would have never been alone.
Yeah.
Even if you had your phone,
Yeah.
you're cool.
You're never
Like
alone.
this day and age, you can't be alone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
then it's a phone call.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
all
phone
it is.
call, a text.
Yeah,
That's it.
Like, so it's different.
So what would you do for entertainment then down there?
Walk on the seaside. Walk on the seaside. I went out once. What's his name? He played for Middlesbrough. Dean Gordon?
Yeah.
Old school.
Old school, deep left back, the left back.
Yeah.
Used to play for Palace
Yeah,
as
because he
well.
come down.
Yeah,
He come
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
And we went out once, and yeah, that was it, bruv. In the 2 months, I just walked seaside, watched TV. That was it, bro.
And so
But remember, you're training every day.
yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean? So you are out, but when you come back home,
Yeah. I remember training is 3 hours, bro.
So
Yeah.
yeah. I've got to ask you then, like, and once again, you can stop
Yeah,
me
yeah,
if
yeah.
anything in. You're going from being alone in Torquay
yeah,
to then signing 1 month into Stevenage and then getting stabbed,
yeah,
and then now you're dealing with loneliness again.
yeah.
Like,
So
what?
basically, when do you know what? I wasn't lonely because at that time my girlfriend was there.
Right, okay.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? but she didn't understand that whole. She does.
Yeah.
You see it,
Yeah.
but you don't understand it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? She'll probably like, oh, he's in pain and whatever. But also, she wasn't where she needed to be as well. So she was a bit cold at that time as well, a little bit. But obviously and then she's very emotional because she was pregnant as well.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna ask. That's
yeah,
the same
yeah.
lady
So it's a hard one, isn't it? I think I was alone. But there's people around me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're in a like people were there, but
yeah. It feels like
you feel like
Yeah, I hear that.
And, and if you're looking at it now, do you think you might have let people in a bit more now, the mindset that you've got now, compared to what you was when you was younger, in terms of what you went through, in terms of obviously losing your child
and that what I know now, I don't know. You know, I can't answer that question.
I hear you. What are you like now, in terms of like, if you are going through something, would you let people in, like, or are you still kind of get on with yourself, or
I was still trying. It depends who you are, innit?
Yeah.
I think it's those ones. I think it's my close friend or my girlfriend, then I probably would tell a bit more than I would previously.
Okay, I hear.
Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you remember I've been playing football since the age of 7, and it's always get up and get on with it.
Yeah.
Get on with it. Do you know what I mean? And then when you do have an outburst or something like that, don't you're like, what are you doing? Bro, it's very like a manly culture. It's like, what are you doing? Like, shut up, get on with it. You're this, you're that.
Or you're mentally weak.
Yeah. Or you're mentally weak. That's one of the worst ones as
Yeah.
well. And people used to get released over that. You know?
Yeah.
Think about that. You're getting
mad.
released because no one's done their due diligence to be like, okay, maybe he needs something else.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to help him in a different way.
Yeah.
Maybe there might be something wrong off the pitch.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? No, you're getting released.
I think now it's a lot different now. I think there's more help now. But when the era that we grew up with,
there was no.
Listen, you needed to be mentally strong.
Yeah.
Because if you wasn't, football could break you.
Nah,
it could break you. And we've seen it break people. We've seen it make people. But we've seen it break people as well.
I think it might have break more than it's.
Than it's made.
Than
You know
it's
what I'm
made.
saying? Because it's like, as you said, like, you're on the bench and you're upset. He's mentally weak.
Yeah,
You're injured. You're injured. He's mentally weak.
Yeah.
Could have pulled your hamstring. And they're saying you're mentally weak. What?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's only a knock.
Yeah.
Like, I would have got on with it. No, I'm injured. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Exactly. He played with a broken toe.
Yeah, or something like that.
You know what I mean?
Comparisons.
So it's like, now I know there's way more help. I know that certain things couldn't be the same when we come.
Yeah.
But then in a way, sometimes I appreciate some of the things that we did go through, because for me, it made me strong.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say that
like,
what it's probably done for you now is maybe why you're like with your son, because you want to be very protective of him, because you've kind of gone through it. And it's lovely it's lovely for your. And the thing is, like, your son doesn't even know it now, but he will realize that, right, Dad was really protecting me.
Yeah, he don't. He thinks I'm just a hard and a madman. You know? But I tell him all the time. I say, because I got my in the room, the shirt, the Premier shirt. I said, you see that? Do you know how hard it is to get that? Do you know how many people ain't got that? And you're in the course of it. He's like, oh, shut up, Dad.
But do you know?
Do you know what I mean?
One thing touching on that as well. Like, my dad was my biggest critic. The same thing that you're doing. Like, you know, like, sometimes I used to think, I played good today. My dad would shut that down in the car, you know.
Oh, you
like,
see?
what?
See,
You
that's the
played
difference,
good?
though.
Do you
But
know
that's the
what I'm saying?
difference that Miles had, I think.
Yeah.
My dad wouldn't say nothing.
Yeah.
He wouldn't say nothing. But also, I think he knew there's a good judgment, though. Because I think he also knew if I didn't play good,
Not to say,
because he would know that I didn't play good.
Right.
But used to, when I didn't play good, can't talk to me for the whole day. Or I used to cry. When I was very younger, I used to cry. If we lost the game, cry my eyes out. Now, when I got a bit older, I wouldn't cry, but you can't talk to me.
Yeah.
And he would say, I don't think you done that well. And that's it. My
Yeah.
mum wouldn't say nothing either.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But you had something different because your dad did know ball.
Yeah, my dad knew football. He did.
Do you know what I mean? And I think,
And
I
my
think
dad
helped
coached
you.
as well. Yeah, he helped.
Yeah, he helped you.
Like my dad, I said, big up my dad because you see now, like I'm doing everything that he done. Do you know how much more I appreciate what
yeah, it's
my
mad.
dad done for me?
Yeah.
Do you know how not like I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
You
mad.
took me to this training and
Yeah.
that training and that. I'm saying this is sacrifice. Like he basically sacrificed. Not his life, but he sacrificed so much time
Like,
for me
it's-
to
it's
this is
hard.
life,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
to make it. And this is why I commend parents as well, because remember, imagine sacrificing your time and your son don't make it.
Yeah.
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 No,
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, and I think it has a hindrance. So when the people are doing this,
Do you
like,
know what I
even,
mean?
see, even like the situation like my mum, I feel sometimes, or my dad will say, like, I go to say, oh, Alistair, you should have been there. That should be, I don't even watch football no more. And you yourself, you're like, bruh.
Yeah.
Oh, your mum don't want to watch her grandchild because of what you might have went through, and all that little things like that will go into play. Do you know what I mean? Or
That's
resentment.
mad.
Yeah,
That's
because
mad.
sometimes
Trauma.
it
It's
can,
trauma.
yeah, 'cause it can happen, innit?
Yeah.
I've done all this stuff for you, and look what you've done.
So was it difficult, like getting your son into football and watching it, or was it fine?
I
for you?
didn't want.
Was-
You know, I'll be see now. We're going back. We're going to the mental health situation again.
Yeah.
So after I played, like, was it step 6 or whatever it was?
Yeah.
And I said, bruv, I need to get some serious, man. This is dead. So I had to do what I had to do. And I never watched football at all
Yeah.
for like, I say, bruv, but I didn't know any of the players' names on
Yeah,
TV like that. Like now, didn't know nothing. And then till my older son started playing football, I didn't even want him to play football. When he said, Dad, I don't want to go back to training, whatever, I was like, yes, fine. It's fine. Cool. Then when my little one started and he started to play, I was like, are you sure you want to play? And he's like, yeah. So I took him one session and he was on it, and then he started crying a little bit, took him back, and he said he wanted to go again. So I said, all right, cool. And then I started to see, you're kind of good. Like, I never forced nothing. I said, you're kind of good. And then COVID happened.
Right.
So, and we was in like a little bubble. So it was just me. So at these times, me and their mum split up. So it was just me, my older son, and him.
Yeah.
So when they had that little 2 hours, you could go outside and do your exercise. But we was out there nearly all day just playing football, brother. And that's how I think he got good and loved it.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right,
So it was easy
right.
for him.
Yeah.
It was easy for me. So I never forced it.
So you said that was around COVID time. So it's, and I don't want to put words in your mouth or anything like that, but it feels like that's the sort of time that it started to help you in terms of dealing with it.
Yeah.
Because it's the 5-year kind of period. You get what I'm saying? So it was like your son playing football kind of got you to a point of where I can maybe start addressing this. And
Like, it helped. It helped a lot. Yeah, he helped a lot. They both did, to be fair, because it could have been when my oldest one was just born, I could have went left, but he calmed me down.
Yeah.
And then this one now is made me like think about a lot of stuff, make me help and deal with a lot of stuff that I didn't know that was probably painted up and stuff like that.
And this is why it's a beautiful segue into, because we're coming into the end of the injury time now. That's what we like to call it. But this is why it's a beautiful segue into it, is because we started off the conversation with what does mental health and well-being mean to you?
Yeah.
And you started it off with your kids
Yeah.
watching football and stuff like that. And to know now that listen, you see kids, they will never know what they do for us, like in order to get us to a point of where, like, because and this is not saying obviously your eldest wasn't nothing like that, but like the younger one, he started the journey to healing for you, bro. Like,
I would say both, even though you said prior, but I would say because the older one, I was in a dark place, bro, like proper.
Yeah,
and then when he come along, I was like, okay, cool.
right, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I have to be there for him.
Yeah.
Like, can't
Yeah.
can't do any silliness, end up going jail or whatever, or
That's big.
or
That's
passing
big.
away myself. So I have to, do you know what I mean?
Okay, so it
Do you know what I
started
mean?
that
So
journey.
yeah. So he calmed me down, he sorted me out, but it was a hard process as well. But then obviously the other one, the little one, yeah, love him to bits, both of them, man. So yeah, they both done it for me, man.
That's big, bro.
Well, that's
Yeah,
top,
yeah.
top,
They
top,
both
top,
done it
top,
for me
top,
because I was
man.
really like, you got to think about it, like thinking about suicide and all these sort of things. I've come from there and to like nothing. You've lost everything. Do you know what I mean? Everything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's hard to deal with, man. Very, very hard to deal with. Even just like the shame of little things of going into job centre when man had like a lot of money at 18, 19. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then going to job centre, trying to look for a job, doing all these little things like, but man shouldn't have been doing that. Like I felt like I should not be doing that. Do you know what I mean? All those little things. Do you know what I mean? So it was just hard, but we pushed through in it.
Would you ever do anything in terms of like going into like academy schools?
I would love,
things?
I would love to, but I need to find a way to get in there. But I would love to, man.
Okay.
I would love to.
I always say this. I feel like I say this to you anyway. You know this. You see, like, regardless if you stopped at 22, yeah, your journey and what you've been through helps so much people.
100%.
So much people. I say this all the time. Even the digs story. There's dumb boys are in digs.
Yeah,
They might
Yeah.
need to hear from someone like
Yeah.
you to get them through the
Yeah.
digs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like people that's been released. Like this is why I kind of mentor, because the things that I hear and see and I've been through myself from my friends, I don't want to see no one go through that.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say?
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. So
Yeah.
this is why I try to help in a way that I can, because
Yeah.
you can coach and get them better physically, but I want to get you better mentally.
I
Do
think
you know
it's
what I'm
a-
trying to say?
I-
Like,
I think a lot of people don't realize a lot of stuff is mental. Okay, physically, okay, cool, but but if your mental's not right, you're not gonna be able to get your physical right.
Bro, that's
100%.
facts.
So that's what was with me. My mental weren't right. I couldn't get this right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
and I tell my son all the time, I'm trying to get into your head,
Mm-hmm.
but mentally you gotta try and get there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it won't happen. Bro.
Yeah.
And
That's with a lot of things though in life.
100%. And they say football's, don't quote me, 70% mental and 30% physical.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then your mind needs to be right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could be the most talented player ever. If you ain't got the right mindset, you ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
Do you know what I'm saying? It don't
Yeah.
matter.
We've
And
seen-
we've seen
it.
we've seen
We've
the
seen
top boys not make it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because
And we've seen the kids that get released
These-
from Charlton make it.
go and make it.
So
Yeah.
it's
Even
mad.
big up, one of our ex-teammates, Danny Haynes, he got released.
Yeah. Danny Haynes, even
I used
Greeny,
to go on my
Nicky
school.
Green.
Nicky Green. Oh, Danny.
Danny
Oh, yeah,
Haynes used to
Danny
go on
Haynes
school,
used to go to school.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he was our youth team.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
it?
got released and
Yeah.
he went past all of us.
Yeah, he went
Ipswich
Ipswich.
and
And then he
played-
done
Yeah, I
well.
remember. Yeah.
He went Ipswich and
yeah.
done well
But
still.
think about it,
Mm.
he's at Ipswich, we're nowhere. Like, or not nowhere, but we're in the reserves.
Yeah,
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
but we're trying to get into that first team.
Yeah,
Though.
and he's there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But back then you just thinking about Premiership.
Yeah.
That's another thing as well. We just think about Premiership. You think it's a step down. We think, oh no, why are we going all the way? Wow, Ipswich,
Yeah.
they're not in the Prem. But you don't realise, he's a pro. That's
Pro.
the aim
Yeah,
is.
professional.
And this is what
Professional.
a lot of people don't understand. It doesn't matter if he's not playing for the top team in the Premiership, but the aim is for him to be pro and live the dream.
Live the
Yeah.
dream,
But
bro.
playing football every single day is the best. When I look back, it's the best job I've ever had.
Yeah.
But it's unreal.
Yeah.
It's unreal, especially at the
you're-
top. It's
You're
unreal
getting paid
To
for
do the
something
something you
you
love,
love
yeah.
doing every day.
And just to add to that, so you know when you're saying like you would love to go into to talk to young
Yeah.
people and stuff like that, what you've just explained there, that little segment there is something that they need to hear. Like,
Yeah.
like it doesn't matter where you're going, like what league you're in. You need to know that you're playing football every day. You are a professional, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the last question I have for you before we go into the quiz is, what advice would you give to somebody that's struggling with their mental health now?
Be around family because they care the most, and let people in. And if you can talk to someone like a professional, do that.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, I love that,
Bro,
man. Love that.
we appreciate you coming on and thank you for allowing yourself to be vulnerable with us, man. Like you, this is
Good.
this has
Enjoyed it.
been-
I enjoyed it, man.
This has been a dope interview.
Yeah.
Right, so we're gonna go on to the quiz section.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'll probably get it wrong.
Nah, you're good. You're good. With the boards, we got the boards.
Oh, yeah.
One
get the
second.
board.
1 second.
Let me come out of the shot. Sorry, I totally forgot about this.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Don't worry. I'm gonna start giving the answers now to Alistair to help him out. Still.
But it also is what I was going to say. One
Yeah,
more
go
thing.
on. Yeah, well, you're here. We're here. Go on.
Obviously, you had a guest before as well, Sean Scannell.
Yeah.
I told Miles this story, but I don't know if he asked him anyway. Like little things like, okay, you're from the ends. You're playing championship football. Did he tell you this?
I haven't
You haven't spoken to him.
no.
You're playing championship football. He's getting money. I'm seeing him getting on the tram. But you got loads of fans, people. I said, what are you doing? I said, come on, man, you can't do this. This is crazy. Like no one's not every you know what I mean? No one's not every these little things like Mason Greenwood and who's around you? Who's told you that you can't do that? This is mad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Those little things
But
for me.
This is what I'm saying. When you're young,
Turn
as
over the
well,
other side.
When you're young, yeah, you don't know these things. This is you have to remember. I big up Scans because obviously he's my teammate now, and I'm close to Scans, but I don't know his situation.
Yeah.
He might have had to have got actually I do know. He said that he used to go training by himself from young as well.
Yeah. No, he did.
That's what I'm saying. He told me that.
No,
He did tell me that.
Yeah, he did. And he, someone who's close to me is close to him as well. So we got a neutral friend, but still at that particular time, you're a big boy.
Yeah.
You're playing championship, bro. Like for me, it was crazy. I said, I don't want to see you in the tram ever again. I said it to him. I don't know if I'm going to tell you. But yeah, I said it to him.
Right.
Really
So you got five. I've got 5 questions for you. Right. So 5 questions, and it's gonna be a bit of a who am I? So I'm gonna basically give you 3 clues to this person, 3 or 4 clues of this person, and you've got to tell me who this person
5
is.
questions, okay.
Yeah. So you do you just write down the names of each one, right? So the first one, okay. My professional career spanned 4 decades. Yeah.
Was that 40 years?
No.
4
decades?
Yeah.
That's 40.
Yeah, that's what I said, 40.
Oh, I thought you said 4. Okay.
Right. I've played for 3 clubs in 1 country.
Okay. Yeah.
I've won top flight league titles in multiple countries.
Okay.
And the last one, I'm Swedish.
Woo!
Who am I?
Okay, I know
10
this.
seconds.
I know this.
10,
Don't matter
9.
about spelling.
Wait, no, I'm
8.
dyslexic. I'll just let you know.
6. That's why you might even get me hearing saying the questions wrong, bro. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next question.
Yeah, I've got that one. I think.
I scored over 100 I scored over 100 goals in my club career. I played in midfield. I won the UEFA Cup and the Europa Cup. And I won PFA Young Player of the Year. And I'm English.
That
That
is
is mad.
not narrowing down. 100 goals.
Midfield. Young PF.
Right,
PF.
what?
Wait.
I've
hold on.
scored 100. Look, I'll do it
Go
again.
on.
I've scored 100 goals in 100 goals in my club career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play centre midfield.
Yeah.
I've won the UEFA Cup and the Champions League
Oh, you didn't say that.
and the Europa League.
UEFA Cup Champions
Yeah.
League, Europa.
No, so the UEFA Cup and the Europa League are basically the same thing, right?
Oh, I know this.
Yeah.
I think I know
And
this.
I've won the Champions League.
Okay.
I won PFA Premier Young Player of the Year, and I'm English. Who am
Okay,
I?
I'm going to guess this, but I'm going to...
Actually, there's 2, man.
I'm going to just guess
There's
it. I don't
2.
know. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
I'm going to go with this one, but I think there's 2.
I've won the World Cup,
Yeah.
European Cup, which is the Champions League / Champions League, and the Ballon d'Or. I've
There's only a
scored
couple.
2. I've scored 2 goals at the World Cup. No, I've scored at 2 World Cups. Sorry. I've played professional football in 3 countries. I won Footballer of the Year in multiple leagues. And I'm French.
Say that again. You got to repeat that.
Okay, cool. I've won the World Cup,
Yep.
European Cup / Champions League,
Okay.
and a Ballon d'Or. I have scored at 2 World Cups. I have played professional football in 3 countries. I won Footballer of the Year in multiple leagues, and I'm
Okay.
French.
I got it.
Does it matter what time period? It doesn't, innit?
So yeah, past, previous, present.
But I'm stuck with
I
this.
think I got that. I think I'm
French.
not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got 2 more left. Right. I played for just 1 club. My career spanned over 3 different decades. I have won the Champions League, and I am Italian.
Say that again.
Wait,
Say
do
that
you-
again. I need to.
It's like-
I had it. If it was English.
I played for just 1 club.
Yeah.
My career spanned over 3 different decades. I've won the Champions League, and I'm Italian.
Play for 1 club.
1 club. I'm Italian.
I'm gonna guess this as well, but I don't know.
Wait. No, wait.
Guess it. I'll guess it. I don't know.
And the last question is, I joined the Premier League from an Italian club. I have won the Premier League title.
Yeah.
I have provided just 1 assist in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And I'm Italian.
What? Say that again.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? Do you know what I'm gonna do, right?
Do that one again.
I'm gonna go back to the questions, right? But I'm gonna give you 3 because the way that they've put this, it could be more.
I've got 4.
It could. Pardon?
I've got 4.
I'm gonna go back over the questions, but I'm gonna give you 3 different answers. Yeah. So
3 different people.
yeah, 3 different people.
Don't
that it
do
could
that.
be.
That's gonna make it easy. I think I got it.
Because you know what, the way the questions are
Because
asked,
he's gonna get
could
it
be-
then. You see the answers, he's gonna get it.
We've
I know he's got it.
we've got to cater to our guests.
Oh, come on, man.
Right.
Giving him a chance. What's the last one?
Okay, so the first one. We'll start with the
Yeah,
first one.
yeah.
My professional career spanned over 4 decades. I played for 3 different clubs in 1 country.
You're gonna
I
get it.
won top flight league titles in multiple countries. Who am I? 3 questions. 3 answers, sorry, yeah? Gigi Buffon, Roberto Carlos, or Zlatan Ibrahimovic?
Oh, well, yeah.
See what I'm saying? Why are you giving it to him now?
I thought it was someone
You know what I'm
else.
trying to say? You're just giving him the answer. No, bro. No.
right,
I don't like this now. He's gonna definitely catch me.
All right,
I've got it.
Okay, all right. I won't do it for the rest of them. then.
Yeah, I don't think you
Okay.
should.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because he's
I
gonna
don't
get
think
all
you
of
should.
them.
So the last question. We'll go back to the last question. I tried to help you.
Yeah.
did
I
help
want-
me.
Mars-
you
Mars
are.
didn't wanna-
Oh,
Mars
'cause the
didn't
rest of
wanna
them,
lose.
you might win this one.
Mars is competitive. Mars didn't want to lose.
I want to win.
So the last question. I joined the Premier League from an Italian club.
Yeah.
I've won the Premier League title. I provided just 1 assist in the Premier League, and I'm Italian. Who am I?
I'm stuck on this one. I joined the Premier League from the Italian.
He's definitely a goalkeeper.
I'm stuck.
5,
On this. I'm stuck on this.
4,
I ain't got that.
3.
No, I ain't got that
this
one
I ain't
either.
got this one.
Okay, cool. Right. So the first answer we've got, which we know, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the first one.
Yeah.
You got that one,
Second,
innit? Yeah.
second answer is Steven Gerrard.
Oh, I thought it was Lampard.
So did I! Oh, I went with Lampard. Oh my god.
The third one is Zinedine Zidane.
Yeah, I got that one.
Oh, he got that as well.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
think
easy.
He, I didn't
Yeah, I
think
got
he
that,
had
it's
that. I
easy.
didn't think he had that.
Oh, you got it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
it.
I
It's
got
easy.
that, I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
that, I
yeah.
got that.
The fourth one, Paolo Maldini.
Oh,
Did you get it?
No.
Yeah!
I thought it was Del Piero.
Yes, I got it.
And
I was thinking Milan. He never left Milan. That's what I was thinking. And yes.
Did Del Piero leave Juventus, yeah?
He went Real Madrid. No, wait. Del
Piero.
Piero. No, he didn't.
no,
He
He
didn't.
didn't.
He didn't. No, he didn't.
And the last one,
Yeah, we both never got this one, so.
Mario Balotelli.
Bro, that's a hard one. That was a hard
He only
one.
got
One assist.
Yeah.
That's mad.
That's
Which
mad.
is the one that he gave to what's the name? Aguero for the crown.
Oh yeah.
You won,
Yeah.
Miles. Well done.
Thank you, man.
Listen, Miles didn't even want to let you.
Yeah.
He didn't even want to let. Listen.
Right down, man. I need every win I can get. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, thank you for coming on,
I
man.
love
We
you,
really
man.
appreciate
Thank
you, man.
you guys, man.
Listen, like we definitely have to stay in contact.
Yeah,
I think we definitely have to, because I know that there's more that we can do with you and your journey and everything like that. And I think it's kind of giving me an idea, Miles, of something that we can do as a
Of
set
course,
piece
man.
to kind of bring some sort of. We'll talk off camera.
Yeah.
We'll talk off camera. I'm Kerry Phillips,
I'm Miles Weston.
and this is the Set Piece Podcast.
If you've been affected by anything discussed in this episode, we encourage you to seek support. Visit our mental health resources page at www.thesetpiecepodcast.com for help, guidance, and more information. Because when it comes to mental health, every mind deserves extra time.